Smoking in the boys' room. Smoking in the boys' room. You know why I'm singing that? Because I got me, Sue's here with me over to the side. I'm singing that song because smoking at his Brownsville station, and the lead singer had glasses kind of like these. These are my new glasses. They're called tortoise shell, tortoise, like turtles. Okay. Oh, I love turtles. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Holy smokes, lots going on. Marty in Oregon is Marty in Washington. He's hanging out with Mazzy and Kimbo. We love Kimbo. Kimbo, where the hell's Kimbo? Somebody tell Kimbo I got a TV show again. Anyway, I come on twice a week. I come on at this time Sunday morning. Every Sunday, I'm on at 7:00 in the morning, 6:56 West Coast of Canada. Johnny Lennon up there, my favorite Beatle. Today's episode entitled Twilight of the Gods. Twilight of the Gods, because everybody's gone or going, right? We're all old. It's morbid, I know, but I've been thinking about it. You get older. I'm 67 years young myself. I was a young rock and roller. Now I'm all old and fragile. So, so you think about all these bands. There's hardly a rock and roll band that is untouched by somebody passing, somebody that used to be around with us. And so we're seeing kind of that, people born in the 1940s checking out, man. Matthew Petty with one 2-word review, Sexy Specs. Yeah. I like them. They're round. The other ones were more, if you look at the older videos, if you can find one, go watch Davey Strange Name. He's got all my content. Bumping vinyl. But you can see my old glasses, how they were. Bombs Crafting with Amanda. Amanda, what a great title. Bombs Crafting. Let's drop the bomb. Mother, do you think to drop the bomb? Anyway, yeah, I mean, The Who, the Beatles, the Stones, right? The question now is, I mean, can you think of a band where, everybody's still around? CCR? No, doesn't count, Maybe Elton John's band. Anybody? Did Elton lose anybody? Alice Cooper, Glenn Buxton's gone. Alice Cooper band. So, I mean, it's getting hard to identify all the various bands. I came across a band I had never heard before. You're always learning stuff that you wouldn't have to or shouldn't have to be learning, but you learn anyway. Dave D, second word D-E-E, former cop over in Salisbury, where the monument is. Have you seen the monument? The triptychs are 18 feet tall. Yeah, but Nigel, no one listen to fucking Nigel. Anyway, this is what I'm contemplating today. Of course, my fair half the Beatles are gone. That's a wake-up call. Speaking of the Beatles, I want to thank big shout out to Norman Masloff, who was with us last week, and he came on and he good morning, VC. Yeah, that's my old intro. I used to do that. Oh, hi, VC. And I was surprised that you were there. Ron Beaudry, shout out. I got that idea from Ron. I watched him do it. It was so ludicrous because, you're doing a prepared video. Who do you expect not to be there? I mean, it's just kind of crazy. But we had Eddie Deason on. Eddie Deason started in 1941. Spielberg production, 1941. John Belushi, famously. P-40 Warhawk. Flying around pretty cool with the tiger shark teeth on the airplane. Very cool plane, sir. Early warplane, 1940. Bingo, I want to hold your hand. This lady here, Wendy Jo Sperber, she passed away. She died very young. I don't want to do this too much like that. That could be a problem. But this, I want to hold you. There's Eddie. Ooh, hey, he was like a Jerry Lewis type for my generation. This kid, Eddie, who we had briefly on the program to say hello, and told us the story about throwing up in Spielberg's dressing room, I guess, while they were making this film, possibly, maybe 1941. I said, you finally got off that Ferris wheel. And of course, he's on the Ferris wheel with the wooden puppet. Funny stuff. 1941 is a movie with it had to have a massive budget, because everything blows up in that movie. They destroy everything. Great cast, too. Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi are in that thing. And Nancy Allen, Nancy Allen's in that. And of course, Nancy Allen's over here too, right? Someone asked your channel name. I did not know what to say. Rachel's Ghost 2. We call ourselves Ghost 2. You see the little thing back there? That's Ghost and then I, Ghost 2. But you just go Rachel's Ghost. You probably find me. You'll probably find Davey Strange name or, the aforementioned before you find me. Tom Hagen's in the house. Hello, Rach. Nice glasses. With glasses. Rachy in disguise. That's what I is. A lemonade skies or lemonade pies and a brand new car. Anyway, that is fantastic. Make America 1941 again. Holy smokes. Anyway, Eddie Deason, this is the Criterion spine number 967. Norman Maslow, who's been, the great pictures with Kimbo. I love Kimbo. Massey does.
Not just Kimbo, but
yeah, I know Marty's there, but I haven't finished my thought. But what I want to say is make sure Kimbo knows I'm doing my TV show. I love that guy. I guess I better put a link out. Massey's more a participant than a passive viewer. He's a man with a thought, with an idea, a vision, if you will. He's got his vision. But anyway, this is great. This is about my 60th Blu-ray from Criterion. I got a lot of them. And I want to thank Ken, Born in the Bayou, gave me a bunch. I want to thank John Dagon, with Dagon Studio, who gave me so many freaking great movies. John Dagon. And John may have a show later this morning. I don't know what's going on. Is that a Zemeckis movie? It is. It's a Robert Zemeckis. And not only is it Robert Zemeckis, but it's Zemeckis' first movie. Now, I don't know where Marty is. Maybe Mazzy will give us an update. I haven't seen him. I don't know where he could be possibly in the world. We're going to find out for Norman Maslow. Mazzy, where the hell's that other guy? What? He's there.
Hey.
We're at sleepover trucker camp.
Sleepover truck, yeah, because Marty's a trucker, but you didn't truck up.
He brought his motorcycle. Well, he can speak for himself.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how's the hosting? He's a good host, isn't that Maslow?
Very good. I've had a great time. Yeah.
And you went down into the shrine. Did he have you whack the mole yet?
This is just me, though.
No, we didn't do whack-a-mole. We were busy out on the town with Kimbo yesterday.
Yeah. I love that guy. That guy, he is good peoples. Like you are, Marty, and like you are, Norman. Anyway, I went and picked this thing up, man. We were talking about Eddie, and through your influence, we were able to get the guy over. I'm watching this shit movie, and it's not a shit movie. It's quite funny. And I saw this at the theater when it came out because I'm a Beatle nut. And I go to Sue, and I go, I love the Beatles. The music is all Beatles, and it's so good. And I thought they did a very good job in this film. Marty, you seen this thing? I Want to Hold Your Hand.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Okay. What year is that? 86?
Look, here's your Criterion. One of the beauties of Criterion, on all the Blu-rays, they put the title of the year right on the front, 1978.
Oh, God,
I was 20 years old. You're 24.
It's about the day. It takes place when the Beatles
February 8th.
Plaza Hotel when they're going to be on Ed Sullivan. And these kids are trying to sneak in. And it's made up, but it's funny. It's based on kind of what might have happened, and it's a comedy, and it's Zemeckis did it, who did Back to the Future movies before.
And 1941. He did a lot.
Spielberg co-produced it.
Yeah, and it actually says up top, Steven Spielberg presents.
Yeah, of course.
So Spielberg was helping Zemeckis get a leg.
When his name was Gold, you put his name on it. Yeah.
Well, he was starting to get. Zemeckis a friend, right? Robert's his friend, so he's trying to give his, like I would do for you because you're a small channel. So I would use my influence to help you, Massey. Okay, I would go, this kid, this young talent coming out of Seattle. Don't let the politics.
Was asking me how to increase his numbers on his YouTube channels.
I love that, Marty. And what kind of advice were you able to give him?
Just really don't be yourself.
I love that. Here's some advice for you too, Massey. Don't show disdain for your audience. This is what killed Dennis Day. Disdain for the audience. You got a lovely kind of Lola Falana kind of gaiety about you that draws people towards you. You don't want to besmirch that. Okay, something's going on here. We got a picture being brought in by the producer. Holy smokes, what the hell are we looking at here?
Oh, that's our Coldplay
It's
shoot.
Coldplay. These are Coldplay. We got Parachute.
They had an end. That's at Silver Platters, and they had an end bin. Apparently, all the Coldplay records have been reissued this week or the
Oh,
last couple of weeks.
okay. And did you go in for it? Did you actually buy one?
None of us bought any of them.
Oh, that's too bad. You know what? I got a full disclosure. I own Talk, and whatever they call that one, Talk, the one that Marty's holding, and then the other one, A Cold Breath Off Your Shoulder, or whatever the hell that one is. I got that one.
I will admit, I have
CD.
the first 3 on CD.
I got them on CD.
I like Yellow. I like that song Yellow, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. They just got boring to me.
They got boring, really.
Well, yeah, and they went super big. They become kind of massive.
They were like a super band, basically.
They were big. They were top of the top tier. And then of course Gwyneth Paltrow came into things, and Apple was born.
Brought it all down.
Well, and Martin was cutie.
Are you giving the analogy that she's the Coldplay's Yoko?
Yoko,
Yep.
She was the Yoko that came in. She
Well, she did make her a vaginal smelling candles.
Well,
yeah.
She ruined his mojo.
Massey,
I
good
don't know if he had
question.
any mojo.
Okay, I love where Massey's going with the vaginal candle. I'm thinking of marketing my own. I'm thinking of marketing my own Rachel, where you could have a little bit of Rachel, a little whiff of Rach in the morning.
Okay.
What do you think about that? Oh, we're losing them. Stop. Holy smoke. Somebody bring up the St. John's Ambulance Breath of Life.
So what's
Anyway, Marty,
the theme today? What's the theme today?
Okay, sad. It's a somber theme, Maz. We're losing too many. It's the Twilight of the Gods.
Because your guy jumped the pooch. He didn't bring world peace in a day. Right?
Oh no, yeah, he's going to get world peace. You know what's happening? Have you seen the hit parade that's coming up on Monday? Tomorrow's meeting. You know who's going to be there? They got the Chancellor of Germany. They got Macron from France coming in. They got the EU Secretary General.
Good. They're bringing
they're bringing a lot of pressure to bear on little Zelensky. It's a war he cannot win. It's a war he on the ground militarily.
Yeah, but at least those countries support Zelensky, unlike our leader.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
I know.
Here's the thing. I love Trump. That your fucking dark money, black state, American tax dollars going there. Meanwhile, Trump has to roll in the goddamn National Guard to keep fucking DC safe. I got black people crying with their little hearts in Chicago going, please come here, President Trump. And you know, Massey, I got the evidence to back it up. And I will bring those beautiful African Americans, our fellow Americans, our fellow citizens, and they will bring their message of hope. And Donald John Trump. And by gum, I love that. Where's the hell? Oh, God. I love this president. He has done such great work. And I'm excited about what's happening all the time in D.C. Okay, admittedly beautiful, genetically perfect tongues. Anyway, Marty, were you impressed when you first saw Massey's feet live?
He hasn't looked down at my feet.
That was the first right there.
Holy moly. Anyway, have you been in the room? Have you done the whack-a-mole?
We didn't do whack-a-moles. No.
Okay.
I have to show him how to use the humming guru.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He buying my old humming guru at the second.
Are you going to buy it?
Yeah. I gave him a good deal on it.
Well, of course you do. You always, Massey, you're a fair man. Sometimes I question your Jewishness just because you could give a very gracious deal.
I could make.
He's very generous.
Yeah.
I went over there and no, not true. This is interesting about Epstein. It's an Obama appointed judge that actually put the stay. Trump said, release it. Let's go it out. And you can look that up in your Funkin' Wagnall. It'll tell you. We're trying to get that information. We want it out too, but keep in mind, a Democrat appointed judge put the kibosh on that. So that's unfortunate.
It's never Trump. It's never Trump. So
it's not. Unfortunately for you fuckers, it never is Trump. That's where you guys are fucking getting your asses kicked. We're going to fucking gerrymander the goddamn states into oblivion. You guys got Beto O'Rourke, little Beto. Holy smoke. Is that, hold on. It sounds like Massey, your
my smoke detector needs a new battery.
Yeah, have you seen that meme? Yeah, have you seen that meme with the little chirping battery going out on the?
That happened when Pilmer was here. When we were hanging out recording something. All of a sudden, I have 4 downstairs in the different rooms, and sometimes when it starts beeping, you don't know which one's beeping.
Right.
It sounds like it's coming here. Then you walk and no, it's coming over there. And it was a long story. And then I finally found the one that was beeping, which was the gas one. What do you call it? That one. And then of course we start recording it, and Pilmer in his funny humor, like when I got in the other room, he went on YouTube and found an audio clip of a smoke detector beeping, and he starts it behind him. And I thought, oh fuck! And then so it was a good joke on me.
I love this. A good joke on Dampy. Hey, listen, you liberal piece of shit. That was only grand jury stuff, only not the FBI.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
The judge released.
But hold on. Well, we don't want grand jury testimony.
Yeah,
you guys don't want that. Are you trying to censor the truth?
No,
you can't handle the truth.
What they don't want to expose the victims. That's why. That's the main reason.
And
why.
the judge said it's already stuff that's out there. It's public knowledge. It doesn't reveal anything new.
Oh, let's get the information. Let's get
the real Epstein stuff from Trump.
Want it all out. I want it all. I say bring it all, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, no,
we agree. We agree.
You don't have
as long as they redact the victims' names.
Yeah. Protect the victims. Always protect the victims. Beatles 001. Is that my friend Nancy? I love her. It's the Mazzy Marty Vans Black Block. What the hell is that? Hey, Greg, are you able to come up on TV show too later? I want to find out what's going on with your movie. You know, Maz, I call it his movie. I think you and I ended up on the cutting room floor. I believe it's all about Rob now, the wax.
That's okay.
From what I understand. Hey, morning, Rach. The grand jury stuff is already out except for the victims. The FBI stuff should be released now, but Donald Trump realized he's all over it. You'll never see it. I disagree with that. Totally disagree. Trump said already, gave the go ahead. Release it. He already
actually they haven't given the go ahead.
He can do it anytime he wants, and he won't release it. They had 1,000 FBI agents redacting his name, working on it. What's that? They had 1,000 FBI agents redacting Trump's name, working overtime.
We all know that Trump's there. You got to get him on the island, motherfuckers. You got to get that fucker on the island, and you're never going to do it. You're never going to do it because he was never there.
Then exonerate yourself, Trump, and release it.
Yeah, and there's going to be
what from your bullshit Russia with your 51 fucking Adam Schiff is going to jail.
There's going to be
fuckers are going to jail.
There's going to
be Rice going to jail. Hillary Clinton going to jail. Lock them the fuck up. Treason, conspiracy.
Yeah, because she had a server in her
downstairs.
Glory
to God in the highest. Hers. Oh, yeah. You think they did nothing on that?
You know, there's going to be Democrat Rachel.
Fang. And then go Dianne Feinstein with her Chinese co-opted CCP driver. Fuck off with that.
There's going to be Democratic names too.
Bring them all down.
Bring them all. If Clinton and everyone else is in there, I'm not trying to protect any Democrat or Republican. I mean, whoever's in there is in there. So,
the point is,
why does it? If it's Trump, he can do no wrong ever. He's like the saint.
He is.
You're talking about that. I don't know if I can. I don't.
Well, you guys are a couple of liberals, so you're fucking grabbing each other's dick, going, "How's that, Marty? How's that feeling? That's really good." Beto O'Rourke is our guy.
We were talking about
the voice of a generation.
We had a nice conversation about religion and about how the Christian right sees Trump as the flawed messenger, and that's why they love him so much, and he's sent by God. Yeah, and people believe that.
Well, that's right, because God is the ruler of the planet.
Okay.
And God's creation, the Lord overall. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. That's your scriptural reference for you.
Okay.
The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Glory to God in the highest. But the trouble is that we're surrounded by a bunch of godless atheists, and you're crying.
Wolfie, everybody wanted this stuff released. Everybody wanted this stuff released. The right wanted it released. The left wanted it released. Nope. That's the one thing we all agree on. We wanted it released. Even Trump wanted it released until he found out what was in it.
I love this comment.
Actually, that's not true.
Okay,
they didn't want it released back when they were trying to charge Epstein, and they put it all under wraps again.
They did.
Why don't we just let's all agree.
They put him under house arrest.
Just release it all. Then let's all agree to release it all.
Matt, we love you.
Hi, Matt.
Okay, on day one.
Matt needs a wrench.
Oh, Matt, we got to give you a wrench. Hang on, Matt. God, the work I do for this program, it's unbelievable. The heavy lifting I do. Now, I want to address this comment. That's a good comment. On day one, Trump proclaimed there are only two sexes. You are what you're born. He's absolutely fucking right about that. This transsexual, this actual vagina card-carrying, double-breasted bed thrasher is here to tell you that Trump is absolutely right. There are only two, correct. And you know what? They got some woman up here in Canada. She was just fine. She's a nurse, and she was fined $95,000 because she says there's only two sexes. Okay, clever migrant wears the Epstein files to hide from Trump. That's clever. That's a meme. I got one for you. Do you hear about the woman, the poor homeless woman getting raped to death outside the church? Have you heard about this?
Is this a true story
in America?
True story?
Yeah, it's fucking true story, not a meme.
Did they arrest the?
They got him. They got him, and it's quote the usual suspect. Did you see Marty? You're a trucker. Did you see our newcomer in America? Actually, I mean, he's a newcomer. He's a documented illegal. Comes in and he does a U-turn with his semi in the middle of the road, kills 3 people. Marty, what's your thoughts on turning your rig with the full box? This car comes in.
You can find some pretty crazy videos online of truckers in terrible situations for sure.
Jim, you abso-fucking-lutely, okay? My born Dennis Allen Dorn, good Irish fucking name. And then my adoptive name was David Morgan Williams. You can call me shithead. You can call me Joe. You can call me Steve, but don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah, let's get back to I want to hold your hand.
I don't give a fuck about that. Hang on, Rob. We got to get you up here. God.
Yeah, please, Rob, save us.
Oh, stop.
Your only hope, Obi-Wan.
Look at this. You're doing good. All right. Yeah, Rach, my man. I'm your main man. I'm not only your man. I'm your main man. Because it means fuck all, man. You just got to go live your best life, Jim. But you fucking liberals don't allow that. Oh, no, y'all got to get it up the ass. Y'all got to be, let's gay it up. Let's just gay it right the hell up. Have you got your flag?
What?
Have you got Massey?
What does this mean, spirit? Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this mean-spirited thing. Now, for 10 years now or so, maybe I'll get it wrong. Someone's going to say my facts are wrong. We had gay marriage legal in America. It's fine. It's not hurting anyone who's not involved and all this stuff. And that same one woman who wouldn't give the license out going back 12 years wants the Supreme Court to overturn legal gay marriages. Why ruin it for people? Why do that? Why bring that up? If you want to have your religious, if against your religious, so be it. Yeah. Some people, there's things that I don't like, but if people are doing it legally.
Well, you're hurting Rob.
Why is that such a big thing where someone wants it overturned after millions of gay couples have been legally married now happily? You know, that is a very vicious thing.
We're taking the country back. Go ahead.
There's a very nuanced thing between.
It's nuanced.
What's nuanced? It's a religious cult that doesn't believe in that. A small cult.
Okay, hold on. We're trying to keep our newcomers in Dearborn, Michigan happy.
All of you people are 100% ridiculous.
Okay.
Before this modern nonsense, we had all the same problems for the history of the world. You want to cherry pick, someone came here illegally, murdered someone. What about the people murdering people in the country already that are residents? You people are ridiculous. What about all the family members who rape their relatives? That's always been happening.
The problem is,
why now?
Listen, I fired up little friend from California.
Now you are the biggest. You are the biggest carrier of nonsense in the world.
Oh my God! Who do you think you are, Michael 45?
What about the people addicted to drugs who rob stores? That's always been happening. But when you can cherry pick. Something about
Ringo, settle the hell down. Listen, we got all sorts of crimes going on, but we got to break it down by demographic. Okay?
No, we don't.
You know that our newcomers are overrepresented.
Just because it became a culture war, cherry picking crimes that have always existed. What about the nurses? What about nurses who murder patients? Come on, you people are
what
fucking
percentage
ridiculous.
of nurses murder their patients?
You people are ridiculous.
You got to nuance.
Hey, listen. There's a new serial killer, Rachel. There's a new serial killer loose, and they're sending out announcements of some nonsense fest. I got an email.
Where's the serial killer operating? I'm going to guess it's a guy.
I think Denver. It's finally they're sending out incoherent serial killer typewriter nonsense.
What the hell's they're putting code in there?
I don't know. I'll send you this email, Rachel. Read it. It's kind of
like it was typed with a crayon.
Yeah, and there's blood stains, and it's crazy, Rachel. Come on.
No baloney, Mansaloni. Rach, maybe one show a month would be best for us all. That is a good suggestion. That's a good suggestion. But holy smokes, so finally, please, you know what you do, Rob? Because there's always like each typewriter has its own tell, and so sometimes it can be the letter J or the I.
Hey, Wolfie, can someone go chop Wolfie's hands off so he doesn't type?
Chop his hands? What the hell are we advocating?
Wolfie. What? Okay, let's be. It seems like you're all about surface information. If we go by the surface information of everything you typed, you're an insane person, Wolfie.
Is this now? I haven't heard this. And if the guy was trained in Cuban guerrilla camp, so what? I went to Jewish commie camp. I went to Jewish commie camp as a kid.
Mazzy. I can't vote for mayor of LA because I do not live in Los Angeles. The city of Los Angeles. I live in Los Angeles County.
Yes,
it's a woman. It's a woman who was a congressman.
Is that Karen Bass?
In my mind, she's not very good.
She's horrible.
But what is this rumor about Cuba? What is this? I've never heard this.
Hold on, Mazzy. Let me ask you a simple question and answer it to the best of your ability.
Okay.
Wolfie typed that, Mazzy. Wolfie typed that.
Oh, well, then of course.
Did you believe it?
No.
Okay, hold on. Where is all this wolf? I'm going to call it wolf.
Because he brings up the weirdest.
Can I ask Rachel? Can I ask? Hold on.
You should marry Wolfie. I'm sorry, Sue. Rachel should marry Wolfie because they have the same conspiracy crap.
What conspiracy? Your people are all going to jail, Mazzy. You're going to get fierce like Beto O'Rourke.
I'm going to help Wolfie with logic. Okay. I don't know how old Karen Bass is. I don't know how old Karen Bass is. I assume she's in her 60s. Okay, yeah. Rachel, when was Cuba training guerrillas a thing in the history of the world? What time period?
Cubans, what 1962? Bay of Pigs.
Okay, so Wolfie, Karen Bass was a 4-year-old kid. Let's just say.
She was too young.
Were they training 4-year-old guerrillas?
Is she from Cuba?
Wolfie,
is she Cuban?
Wolfie, with every comment you type, and your unparticipation in any stream related to just general topics, you're a moron, Wolfie.
Hold on, Rob. You may have the beginnings of what we're calling Wolfie derangement syndrome, where you just even the thought of Wolfie sent you off.
Rachel, when was the last time we communicated?
Last week?
Was Wolfie brought up at all?
No.
What, Rachel? He
just brought up a TV show.
Untrue to any good understanding of me, do you occasionally peep into my live streams?
I like to do that. I peep in there.
Is Wolfie mentioned there?
No, you're too busy talking about the music. You're all about the music like Matthew.
No Wolfie derangement syndrome.
No Wolfie derangement syndrome. All right. Now, holy smoke, we got Dr. Robert in the house. Dr. Robert, we love Dr. Robert. Here's the link, Dr. Robert. You're welcome to join us up on TV show. Marty, I'm so glad you made the big trip up to Seattle. How many more days does Mazzy have you before you have to motor back?
I'm here all week, actually.
That is fantastic.
He has a few more hours.
Yeah, I got to get back to
the truck, to the rig.
Yeah, I drive tomorrow morning.
To your smoking hot wife. Yeah.
Indeed.
Michelle's adorable. Indeed. Rochelle's what I call a real door. And also, Dr. Robert, this is why I always make this a real girl. This is why I talk to Dr. Robert, or with Jim earlier, all this gender crap, it doesn't mean nothing. You just live your best life, little trans people, and we all love you. Now, you don't need your flags. You don't need your sidewalks. You don't have to take over the infrastructure of the city. Get your point across. Just go live.
But
no, okay. I'm the trans. I'm the one with the flag.
Yeah, but you want to be on an equal level. You don't want to be any better anymore, but you want to be on an equal. You want to get the same rights.
Yeah,
you
but
should have the same rights.
Hold on,
Simple.
Ringo.
Simple.
I don't see a lot of Jewish stars of David floating up on every crosswalk to show us how great the Jews
But
are.
at least Jews have the same rights now, and African Americans have the same rights now. Women have the same rights now. There's some people that want to take voting away from women now.
There's a reason for that. Karen Bass and Nancy Pelosi are the biggest arguments in favor of that.
Yeah, but there's
hold on, Rachel. I don't agree with Karen Bass on stuff. I didn't elect her, but people elected her. The people elected her.
Don't go anywhere. Jason Rojas is on fire right now. Somebody put him out. The guy's so hot.
She was elected to office, and you know what? I think when she's up for re-election, I believe someone else will take over.
Can we
again?
But Rob, isn't it time? Isn't it long past time? Because this Karen Bass, wasn't she some sort of Cuban?
Why do you care? She's not your representative.
But here, let's.
Everyone has their own representative.
Here's the good thing about living in the metro area of Los Angeles.
Yes.
There's I don't know how many, but there are double-digit different municipalities that operate within the metro area. Los Angeles, the city of Los Angeles, although the biggest and powerful, is not the only one.
Yeah.
They have to work with all the cities around it: Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, Pasadena. South Pasadena. I don't think or Pasadena.
Wow.
There are so many different cities that make up Los Angeles that she doesn't control all of it. No. So
she's trying to, though, isn't she?
No. She whatever she does,
it's not good. I think we agree with each other on that point.
Okay, so is Nanaimo a city?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the other city around? Is it the biggest city on Vancouver Island?
No, it's not the biggest city. It's number 2. We're in the number 2 spot.
So what's the biggest city in Vancouver Island?
Victoria, British Columbia.
And do they have fights with each other over things?
They are. Well, we're so far away from each other. We're like San Francisco to LA. It's more
these nonsense people who make they're the ones making the big deal out of stuff that don't need to make a big deal out of.
Mm-hmm. Let me. Chuck T asked me, do I like the New York mayoral candidate? I know you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't know enough about him. I know he speaks a lot of the truth and everything, and I'm not against him just because he's Muslim. And I think there's a lot of people on the right that don't like him because he's a Muslim, and they think he's all anti-Israel. He wants to balance there. I feel that I've been a Zionist all my life, and I like Israel. I support Israel. I don't like their policies now. I think they fucked this thing up in the Gaza big time. And I think their leaders is as bad or worse than our leader here. So haven't followed him a lot. I know people are trying to rip that guy apart to me for the wrong reasons. They should base on what he's actually trying to do.
The death to Israel stuff is a bit much, isn't it?
Is what?
Do you really agree? The death to Israel policy of
he's not a policy of death to Israel. He's doing a policy.
Well, I think that's kind of the Muslim central to the belief system.
That's like saying all Jews.
Rachel, can I use math for this argument?
Okay, let's do math.
What city is this guy running for mayor of?
New York City.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
In what area of the U.S. do you believe is the most amount of Jewish people?
What city in America is the most Jews?
Yes.
Traditionally, we all know it's Florida, Miami. Everybody goes down to Miami.
No.
Actually, New York.
You're wrong. You're wrong. It's like
New York. We know it's New York.
Okay.
Boca Vista.
Okay, let me finish. Okay. Would it take getting a lot of the Jewish vote to be elected mayor of New York City?
What
would it take that?
No, because hold on, gerrymandering Central. That's just where the problem lies. Is because everything's being gerrymandered.
Rachel,
to not mayor's races.
Okay,
not mayor's races.
Hold on. Gerrymandering mainly exists for Congress, for national representation, right? It doesn't affect who is the mayor of New York City.
Not a city.
Everyone there.
When you get caught between the moon
don't try and do a Wolfie, Rachel, where you concoct some sort of nonsense. You need the Jews to get elected mayor of New York City. That's what you need. If they truly believed he was against Israel, I don't know if most Jews support it. I think the whole Middle East is a garbage cesspit
of nonsense. 12 years younger than me, or no more than.
So I don't know. Hey, Mazzy, is Marty your new son to inherit your record collection?
He's 11. Loki says it's 19 years. Oh, he's 19 years younger than me. So
he's a child.
The mayor. I mean, our mayor might lose too. There's a backlash with mayors. Mayor Harrell is probably going to lose to a more progressive mayor because all the things that I would say, our mayor is Democrat, but he was a center Democrat, Harrell, very centric. And some of the things that people still complain about, he hasn't done. I mean, is he to blame for everything coming out of COVID? We're all still healing up. I don't know. I think he's fine, but he's not taking chances.
Can I explain something to people like about DC?
Yeah, DC, let's learn about the district.
The existence of DC politically as a city has a lot to do with everything that surrounds it. So you're dealing with Virginia and Maryland that help DC function. Case in point, the metro system in DC is not owned by DC. It is I think it's mainly a thing with DC and Maryland, but in Virginia too. So a lot of things that happen in DC governmental wise are affected by the municipalities around DC. They need their cooperation and stuff like that. It just, the understanding of how things work is not superficial. It's not the first layer of it. That's the problem with people. They're ridiculous. All of you are ridiculous.
I'm going to answer Tom Hagen.
Rob. Okay,
Tom Hagen asked me, why am I selling my records? I'm selling some of my records. I've always sold some of my records, but I'm selling a small amount.
Okay, listen.
I'm trying to answer, Rob.
Okay, there is a record question. Massey, how come you sound red? Massey's answered. But what about this request? Rachel, could you ask Massey and Marty smell each other and describe the predominant top notes to the audience, please? Just give a little sniff of one another.
Well, I was
Okay, hold on, guys. One of you is going to be, at least one of you is going to be wearing aftershave. We know that.
I don't wear aftershave.
That's a given. Massey, I see you as a brute man, wearing brute, getting up in the morning, slapping on your
brute. I don't wear
Rachel, can I say something? I've never done this. I've never done this.
Okay, this is the first thing ever. Oh, you've never done that?
I've never done that.
It could sting.
I did it now, but I've never done that with any kind of aftershave.
Holy smokes.
I don't use aftershave. You know what happens, Rachel, after you shave?
It burns.
You put that, it burns your face. Why would anyone put that on it?
Wow. Yeah, but isn't that part of being a man?
No.
You know,
you can moisturize, use a little moisturizer when you're going out. That's
listen, you what do they call it? Metrosexual. That's
actually,
the kind of thing I expect. Oh, I don't want the pain.
Part of being a man is not doing anything. No upkeep. That's what being a man is.
That's like the Homer Simpson, the Al, from the, what was Al? What was that show? Married with Children. Al didn't do much. He put his hands in the trunks there in the pants and away you go. Marty, are you a hands and trunks kind of fella? Are you a hands and trunks kind of fella?
Hands in front?
Hands and trunks.
Like that. Al, gee, I don't know, Peg. Oh, my gosh. I can see why Rochelle is probably the happiest lady in her block. Absolutely, no doubt. Rob, excited about this film? I just picked it up. Criterion. This is like my 60th, 61st Criterion. I want to hold your hand. Eddie Neeson, who you met live here on the show. Tell me, let's relive that moment as you first met Eddie. I was excited as you when I bought it when it came out like 8 years ago.
Yeah. So it's like you feel it's I'm a little late to the party.
Yes.
Listen, here's what I'm trying to tell you. I saw this when it came out. 1978 was the year. This Eddie Deason cat, he's 1 year older than me. And by gum, we lost Wendy Jo Sperber. Wendy Jo passed away some years ago now, Rob. And it's a shame. Her and that guy stole the show. They were both incredible. Her and Eddie Deason. Okay. That's ready with a marijuana warning. Come on, Jim. Don't buy corporate weed. You got to find it.
Hey, Joe!
What is it, Maz?
Who does the commentary on that?
On this?
Yeah.
They got the kid that was driving the limo doing it, and they got Nancy Allen doing commentary.
Is there too?
There's a few commentaries. Zemeckis is also on here. Zemeckis, Gale, and executive producer Spielberg talking on it. Zemeckis and Gale also do an audio commentary. Nancy Allen and Mark McClure, who played the kid that's driving Dad's limo. It's a cute movie. It's a little fantasy for Beatle people, but the music, the soundtrack's absolutely next level. Yeah, Aqua Velva. Rob, remember Aqua Velva? They got a lot of advertising going. I want an Aqua Velva, man. That was like the thing, the advertisement.
Rachel, High Karate.
Yeah. High Karate was a big popular one because everybody was kung fu fighting in the 70s.
Yes.
And so High Karate had to be invented for that. Okay, we got a comment from Marty. Marty, can you read this comment, explain what it's all about?
Well, Chuck and I are Orioles fans, and he asked me about, or he said something about bringing up this guy, Samuel Basilio.
Yeah.
And I don't know who that is, so I was just wondering if he's good.
Yeah. Somebody go over to Rojas show. Tell him obviously it's not working, and come on over to the big show. We'll get him up here, and we'll try and get him some subscribers or something. I think that would be a great idea. Rob, what do you think? Time to extend the olive.
I think you should go get some Aqua Velva and slap him in the face.
Oh my God. It would sting, and I'm all girled up. It would just be horrible. Yeah.
Rachel, that's kind of a good way to understand the problems with the world. Yeah. When you put on aftershave, it stings. So don't use aftershave. Just that should be your whole approach to life.
Okay, here's my approach to life. I'm very poor. I'm Canadian. God help me. I'm Canadian. I can't even go in the woods like Marty just takes it for granted. He takes his hog and he goes into the woods on his bike and his big rig and goes, nothing going to stop me. I'm Marty. I got to try. And I'm sitting here and I need eggs by gum. So if you got, $1, it's so sad to see a star of my clout, my influence, actually being reduced to the point where I give me an egg. Okay. I do some of the best commercials. What the hell's going on in the kitchen there, Marty?
He's tamping.
He's tapping.
Yeah.
He's tamping.
I'm making coffee.
Yeah, he had to make my cup first.
It's Rachel. It's the body.
We've seen it live, Rob. We know what it's all about. Hey, folks, this is crazy. The Detroit Tigers are going to win the World Series, not since 1984, the glory days of Sparky Anderson. Have we seen a prediction this big and bold? Rob, year of the Tigers?
Rachel, my team has not been in it, and they fired everyone. So.
Okay, well, you know why? You're having so much troubles where you is in D.C. They don't have a proper baseball name. They don't have a proper football name.
Wait, they do have a proper baseball name. They don't. You're talking about football, I think.
I'm talking about football and baseball. What's their baseball name?
Nationals. It's a perfectly good name. Listen.
Expos.
Like Marty, I grew up and everyone said the O's. You knew who people were talking about when you said the O's.
Yeah, Baltimore Orioles. That's
right. And then when I decided I'm more from the DC part, the Nationals, the Nats. They call them the Nats. That's what they call them.
Yeah,
it's a good nickname of.
Well, I like the Nats because it's been used for other organizations with the same name. But what about the Commanders? It almost sounds like some sort of prophylactic, quite frankly.
Well, Rachel, Rachel, you know what song they played during their 7th inning stretch at an Orioles game?
What song did they play?
Thank God I'm a Country Boy by John Denver. That's like
Thank God I'm a country boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we got problems right here.
I'd like Mousy to explain.
Okay, this
is
is
Mazzy foraging for food or underwear?
Marty or Kimbo dropped their thong, and you know, Mazzy's all in for a thong.
Well, hold on, Rachel.
Yeah,
I thought Kimbo drops thongs, like they automatically fall off women when he walks.
Holy smokes, that is just absolutely crazy.
That's a bra.
Yeah. Great question. Great comment from Rob. Who's in Rachel's chair? I got new glasses, Rob. They say it's all big and round.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rob? Is there a new seriousness about me, a certain degree of gravitas that really drives some, especially when I do some of my political commentary?
Have you ever heard the term Coke bottle glasses?
Oh, Rob, that is horrible. You're making it sound like I've got a bad condition of fisheye.
No, you look like what's that guy? What's that kid who's the wizard?
Oh, Harry Potter.
You look like Harry Potter.
You know, Rachel, you look like a nosy neighbor now, Mrs. Kravitz.
Holy smokes, that would be horrible. I'm not. By inclination, a nosy neighbor.
Not at all nosy.
In fact, I like closing off all my drapes, and you leave me alone. I want to live. I don't care what you say. I won't stay in a world without love.
You know,
and that's why we're here, because despite the politics, there's a lot of love in this room right now. Our virtual room together as family with Marty. And Marty, I want you to have the very safest and most wonderful trip driving home. Be very careful of newcomer truckers. They aren't good truckers like you. They are newcomers. And sometimes, apparently in Canada, our newcomer truckers are allowed to drive 3 months on the highway before they have to get a new license.
So do you separate basically brown newcomers than just people from Ireland?
If you're from Ireland, you're taught to drive one way. They can be dangerous too because of the opposite sides of the roads rules we have. But in India, it's just kind of like first come, first serve. There's no lines to divide. You go in your lane, I go. They just converge and go as they feel. Okay, you just drive the way you feel. So yeah, there is a correlation there, Mazzy.
Okay.
Okay. Rachel, imagine if Marty and Massey saw a bra as big as yours. They could put that on the whole front end, like the old bug catchers. You could put it on the front grill. If they had one, it would fit the whole grill on Marty's truck. I tell you that much right now. The Cheryl transformation is completed. That is worthy of a salute. Of course, that's Rob's famous line. Okay, this is possibly the best panel we have had this week. But Rob, this is the only show we've done this week. What does that even mean?
Support, USA.
What is Mazzy talking about?
He's just talking intimately.
Rachel, can we do the same thing?
Probably, sure.
No, there was a news article that came up that I thought about showing, but I thought it just would not go anywhere on this stream.
Okay, well, I would probably shoot it down in flames.
Of course you would.
Shoot it down in
because
flames.
It doesn't fit your thing of making America,
making
America white again. Making America white again.
It doesn't fit what we call the truth. Okay. Yeah. And it's an objective.
That people are starving, and a little aid we could give them would save lives. And
do you know what's great? I'm so happy that we killed USA. We're going after Act Blue, and that is the main show. That is the big enchilada. You fuckers are going to be crying. You're going to be on it. Too many of my politicians got money because Act Blue got taken away, and I will be here to comfort, console, and otherwise.
Wait till FEMA's not there when your house gets flooded away in Texas or fires in California.
Okay, hold on, Rob. Teach him.
There's a hurricane on its way to Florida. Let's see what happens next.
All right, let's see what happens. Windowless Van Man. Am I still banned here? Listen, Dave, you son of a bitch. Pickup artist.
Wait, is this him?
No, he takes the shots at Dave. He's a Dave critic.
Okay. Do you know Dave's real name, Windowless Man?
We're dealing with one of our new friends, Windowless Van Man.
His name is Dave Lepper.
Oh, stop it. Why can't you guys? I've worked so hard to bring Dave back into the fold as a member of good standing in the
Rachel, I heard.
You guys just seem to turn love away.
I heard, you know how stores have like in their back office manager room, like
Yes.
pictures of, keep your eye out for this shoplifter.
Yeah, and sometimes even behind the counter there could be a poster like he posted a fake bill last week.
Yeah. Dave's picture's there because he eats all the donuts at the donut
Oh
shop.
my God. So if you go into your favorite
Don't sell donuts to this man.
You're down at Dunkin' Donuts, and there is you're telling me there's a picture of Dave behind the counter? Is he wearing one of them colorful tie-dye and or Hawaiian shirts in
Rachel,
the photo?
He wears one of those spinning ties.
Oh my God. It's just absolutely astounding what you're going to find. Massey, do you have much of a sweet tooth? Do you have much of a sweet tooth? I'm going to say you don't.
Here and there, and I like fruit pies, like berry pie.
Fruit
pies.
I
don't eat a lot. I don't eat a lot of sweets. No.
All right, Marty. Same question. On the sweet train, you look after yourself. You're young. You're fit. You got it all going. I suspect you're not a sugar bear. Talk to me.
I definitely am.
What?
Rochelle bakes, so she makes cakes, and pies, and
I bet she cooks too.
She cooks, indeed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Joe Williamson in the house. Joe, we love you all the way from Georgia. Joe, you haven't been on the show for a while. You should come up. We got a big cast here going today. There'll be a new president in a few years. They will make everything better. I didn't like Biden, but, I didn't complain. Well, he wasn't really all there. Poor Biden. Of course, we had Elliot Cruz, sharp as a tack. Turns out not to be true. Demented beyond all belief. Absolute fuck their cluster. And by gum, I think he's in a home right now. And, of course, Jill Biden was running the country. We now know we have the photos of her convening the cabinet, talking.
Yeah, but at least he had competent people that he chose in the cabinet.
Hold on, Rachel.
Okay, Rob.
Rachel.
Yes.
It can't all be one-sided that there's all these conspiracy and not on the other side.
It's unfortunate. In this case, that's exactly what's happening. In a rare offset case. It's one of the rarities.
Rachel, why don't you pretend this is some sort of summit meeting in Alaska and do nothing?
Rob, now listen, we got a big meeting going on tomorrow. We got Macron's coming into Washington. We got the Secretary General of the EU coming in. We got Merz coming in representing Chancellorship of Germany. We got Meloni, the little cutie from Italy. She's coming in. And they're going to have a little meeting. I think they're going to be putting the pressure on old Zelensky. And finally, God bless us, America. We're finally going to save some of our hard-earned tax dollars instead of shipping it overseas. Let's put it into LA, Chicago, DC, where the money can be put to the most use. Go ahead, Rob.
Rachel.
Yeah.
I want to change the subject because me and you now share something in common.
All right. I'm very curious about this, Rob, obviously.
What do you think it is?
Well, obviously, we have a shared love of all things Beatles. Okay, what you got Harbeths? You brought Harbeths in?
Yeah, I stole them from Jim, Record Collector News.
Holy smokes, Jim! That is very generous. So he's lent you some Harbeths to try them out, see if you like them.
Well, I'm gonna purchase them from him.
All right. Now,
how do they sound?
How do they sound in your system?
I need to listen more. It's been because I've been very busy this week.
Yeah.
I feel like initially my clips are like there's nothing to do. They come out sounding good. These I haven't played enough different stuff on them to feel that, and you need to jack up the volume.
Do you need a more powerful amp for those speakers?
I think this amp is pretty powerful.
I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm just asking.
No. My initial thoughts on things I was listening to is I didn't hear so much bass in the sound.
So I'm trying to swing that. I shouldn't say that because someone's going to take that out of context. A deal, like a test deal. I hung out with Coffee Dave and this guy Matthew from Hawthorne, who does my stereo. Went to his house. You saw that clip where he played that Dexter Gordon out. He has an old pair of clips, and this tube amp, this old, I forget the name of it. People saw it mentioned in the comments. What a great sounding system! And so he wants me to listen to these Spender speakers. They're called Spenders, A7s.
Mary Spenders, you're calling up.
Right. No, but I think in about a week or two, maybe he's going to let me demo them. He's going to bring them over. We're going to send them up. I can keep them here for a month or so to listen to, because he says they'll tame some things down. I like my speakers. You know, the horns are a little bright on some music. Although we played that guitar record last night, it sounded amazing.
Man, that was.
But
amazing.
It depends on the music. So, and my room's a little bright, so we're going to try. If anyone knows Spenders, A7s.
Suspenders.
Spender. They're British company.
Mary Spenders, the British girl. What are the specs on the harvest efficiency, Rob? Have you got into any of that? The paperwork, the manual?
You could Google them.
The specs say if they catch fire, go get a fire extinguisher and put them out.
Yeah, the clips are high efficiency. You don't need much power to get them cooking, but the harvest needs some muscle.
Yeah, you got to turn the sound up. So, look, they're excellent speakers.
Yeah.
So, I just have only had them for a few days, and I need to play some more stuff.
Bye, Dainty Bowers Wilkins. The Dainty Bowers Wilkins.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah. These things are pure power. You play this thing, holy crap! Marty, we got to get you up just a little more driving into here. Bring Rochelle with you. Those are very pretty, Mass. Those are pretty.
I don't know what finish. Walnut's nice. They have a white like to match mine, but they're two-way, so they're different speakers. But I heard them at Hawthorne about 6 months ago. They sounded excellent, but you know, I can't tell unless it's in my rig, and luckily, they're the kind of they're guys that will let certain customers test them out in their homes. You know, you really can't tell. Everything sounds good.
These things love this room, and they love the Nate gear. They just love it. Don't be afraid of using the gain that's on your control volume on the amplifier. So get the gain up on that. You know, punch it out, make them cook.
Well, hey, Michael, what do you think of Spender?
You mean the laundry detergent gain? What are you talking about?
Okay. And first of all, Audio Geek goes, I have a pair of Spenders. They usually sound great, probably warmer sounding than your Bauer Wilkins.
And that would be beneficial in this room.
Now, Rob, what Harbeth iteration did you pick up? What are those speakers that you got?
They're bookshelf. I don't know the exact number on them.
Yeah, perfect. You're in a smaller room, so they will do.
Audiophilia, I don't know if I'm a connoisseur. Am I a connoisseur?
You're a sewer of some kind.
Okay, this is very interesting. Anthony knows a little bit about gear. He's a reviewer. He knows stuff. He goes, Spenders fly under the radar, but they're loved by connoisseurs. Connoisseur meaning people in the know. Okay, a world away from Bowers and Wilkins, by the by. So that's good to know. Okay, and then there's the PSE SRs. That's what Rob's rocking. PSE P3E SRs is what yours are. Hey, man, you should look into Graham LS55s. Those will give you that British sound you're looking for, but they're a lot. It'll be less of a lateral move than the A7. So the A7s is not. You're not going to get as big a thing. It'll be a step up, I think, is what he's trying to convey.
I mean those A7s retail for something like $6,500.
Yeah, but Mazzy, big channel. I
would get a deal on them, and I would sell. I have these plus the center speaker, which I no longer use, that match these. So I don't know what I'd get for them. Would I get $2,500 for the pair? I think these were $4,500 a pair new when they came out.
Yeah.
And obviously I can't get that. But they're. I have the boxes are in great shape. So if someone's local, I might be selling these. If you come up next time, you can bring. Can you strap these speakers on your motorcycle?
What about the back of the bike? It could have balance. You got to balance. It's very important.
You can do on either side of the bike.
Does every record collector automatically have to be into the gear part of it? Like just like your music?
No, you don't have to be in the gear part of it. To me, is I want good sound. I know I talk about the music, which is true, but I want the stuff to sound good. But I'm not a constant changer of gear. I usually keep up until my Hagel, my last amp I had for 20 years. 20 years is a long time.
Yeah, it is a while.
Yeah,
and
I don't want to spend $9,000 on.
Yeah, part of the fun of the hobby is, getting a sound you're like, I'm so happy with this. This is better for me than what I had previously, because it's like it's just everything I dig. And it's like I'm rock more than classical, more than jazz. And so I love my Beatles, and the Beatles love this, and these love the Beatles. So everybody's all happy, and the sound is incredible. And, I got to get people. I'm so isolated up in Nanyamo that I don't get enough of you cats up here to play the system for. And despite being in a double-wide trailer, yes, Rob, go ahead.
You don't get many people up there for fear of them being buried underneath your trailer.
Rob, that's a horrible thing to say, but we do have some new siding around it, which makes hiding the bodies a little easier, less conspicuous.
Hey, Rob.
But you know what? Yes.
Would you ever put both pairs of speakers online at the same time? What kind of sound does that give you?
That wouldn't. No, you
no.
wouldn't.
I'm just
get out of here. Just get out. That's a stupid question. Just get out of my house.
Hold on. I do like Mazzy's attempt to dehumanize someone live on a live stream. But Marty, I live in an apartment surrounded by people. I'm not gonna.
Okay, so I'm just talking about sound quality, not necessarily about volume.
No. I mean, there's a quad setup or something like that, but I was very happy with the clip. My setup, everything sounded good to me. So, yeah. But these speakers, I'm upgrading. I've already in a very short period of time, within 4 or 5 years, I've put together a system that's very respectable, I think.
Yeah, you're not a lightweight when it comes to the gear. So, and it's all part of it's just enjoying the hobby. And if you like music and we invest in all these records, I think it behooves us to get a good system that maximizes sound. There's nothing like it when you put on a record that you love and it's maximized to.
You want it to disappear in a way. You want your stereo. For me, I don't want to think about it. And if something calls out at you that's off, don't do that. See, okay,
he's talking about the multiple speaker idea that Marty was suggesting for Rob. He says you don't want to do that because it's going to drain too much. The amp's going to be pushed too hard, basically.
Thank you for explaining that, Michael.
2-speaker, or Pat's radio goes, 2 speakers is good, 4 speakers gooder. Okay, I love the way he's phrased that. In a way that some of our newer
hold
on. What about 8 speakers?
Hey, Rachel, yes. I'm not a big impersonator, but can I do my Pat? Can I do an impersonation of Pat?
Rob, this is unexpected, but surprisingly delightful. Here's Rob with his Pat's radio impersonation, vinyl community.
All right, I'm walking into a business.
All right,
everything's okay. You have 2 fire extinguishers, but 4 would be better.
Holy smokes! And this is
better.
Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined now all the way from the great state of Georgia. They call it the Peach State. Fantastic. Joe Williamson. Joe, it's been a while. It's been a heartbeat since we had. Hey, you got Grado headphones there? The Grado from New York City? Joe, we can't hear you with your Grados.
Hey,
I was on mute.
Rob, are you upset that he's taken all the work out of Hollywood and bringing it to Georgia?
Georgia.
I'm more upset by you, Mazzy.
Okay, so what number do you got? The Grado has the whole line of them. Take a look at your number.
This is the SR60X.
60X. Okay, I think I got a 125s or 225s, something like that. The SRX 225.
Very lightweight.
They're, and you can wear them for a good long while, and that's a big part if you go in for headphones, if you're listening to music. Marty, I know Mazzy does not use the headphone thing. He doesn't go the head route. Do you do the headphone route at all, Marty, when the children are running about and, I just got to be in my own world?
When it's when I want to listen really early in the morning, I don't want to wake up the house, I'll plug them in. Yeah.
This is a great question right here. Rachel, are you getting a new Lennon box set? I saw Massey got his complimentary set. This is John Lennon, 1972, I want to say, live. I saw Come Together. I never particularly liked that performance, But I give you one thing about that is Lennon's so cool. Lennon's so cool. I've got another record from that, but this is an expanded version of it from 1972. And I got to tell you, it's a 1980s release, and it sounds great if you can get it live in New York City, or I forget the actual name of it, but it's the concert. Mazzy, what was your thoughts on the new Lennon record that you got, the box?
I haven't got anything new.
I thought you were the one that put it out on Instagram.
You don't pay attention.
I don't. I'm very busy.
I made a video on the announcement.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't come out till October 10th.
Okay.
And, you know, I mean, I want to do these videos once in a while, not just with Beatles. When I hear an announcement like the Pink Floyd, the Pompeii thing, I'd like to talk a video of the background of what's coming out. Now, I haven't reviewed it. I don't have it. There is some arguments, both sides, and a lot of people are disappointed because it's not on the track list.
Yeah.
That it's not a Sometime in New York box, but it is a Power to the People. It's the New York 71 and 72. So it's a reimagining. So it has the one-to-one concert, the afternoon and evening shows.
Yeah.
It also has a lot of the element mixes like he's done in the series for some of the tracks, all the tracks on Sometime in New York, except Woman is the End of the World.
Yes.
Some people think that's self-censoring. I mean, you know, and I agree with that. It should be on there. And I think having it not there, it's calling out
more attention to it.
And people now are going to listen to it. And
it's the Streisand effect. We call that the Streisand effect. Are you familiar with this?
Yeah. So I think they shouldn't have done that because look, Randy Newman, Ry Cooder, Drinking Game. So many people. Patti Smith uses that. Not that you should promote the word, but it's part of a historical thing in 1972, whether you like it or not. And it calls out leaving that out. Now, maybe it'll be a hidden track, and we don't know yet. So we don't know. So that's my only.
The word is still being used amongst the black people themselves.
Well, that's always the case. Like I can say a disparaging word about Jews, but you shouldn't.
What?
You know, that's how it works.
Well, who says I'm not Jewish other than me?
Some Jewish people suck, Rachel.
Oh, that is horrible. That's spoken like a Jewish guy. Joe, do you fear the Jewish people? Do you have a kind of a phobia about that?
Absolutely not. They're great. They're great with money.
Holy smokes, Massey! You've heard this criticism about you so many times.
That's not a criticism. Being good with money is not a criticism.
Okay, that's a compliment. You know the history of that, right? You know, like the white people wouldn't allow it to have.
Doesn't it go back to money lenders?
Look at this guy go! Look at this kid in the corner. He's really doing it.
The big one.
That is incredible. Rob has got money coming out of the yin-yang. Wow.
Rachel, your glasses look great on you. You look very distinguished.
Yeah, I think my IQ went up a bit. I can say big words like Timbuktu and Constantinople. Rob can say little words like.
Hey, Rachel, can you burn insects with the sun with those?
Holy smokes! Stop making fun of my Coke glasses. They were different type of progressive lenses. Like you could get progressive lens number 1, number 2, number 3. I went for the most expensive. These are the Rolls Royce, and I guess they'll darken when I go out into the sunlight, Rob, so as to protect them from ultraviolet. Have you heard about this protection? Anyway, it's pretty special. Rob, are you motivated seeing my own glasses to run out and get a new pair yourself?
What? Rachel, I actually do need to go to
the bathroom.
I need a poo-poo, but I do need to go to the eye doctor.
Yes.
To get my evaluation if I need a new prescription.
Yeah. How many fingers will hold that, Rob?
What, 20?
You're going to need to have a thorough eye exam. Now, Joe, I notice you're one of the rare people in the vinyl community that doesn't wear glasses. Do you wear contacts?
No, I've never wore glasses. I currently still have great vision. So I don't know if that's going to continue.
Yeah.
My oldest son wears glasses and he had to wear a patch when he was real young because one was, I can't remember. I can't remember.
That's when you get a lazy eye like my friend John C. has got. and that'll straighten that right out.
Yeah. So we patched for a little bit, but the thickness of his lenses has gone down as he's gotten older. He wears contacts.
I got to talk to Rob for a sec. I turn our attention to Rob. Rob, as a child, did you struggle with the ignominy of a lazy eye? It's one where one kind of wonders, and people look at you and they're saying, "I can look you square in the eye." And you go, "I don't think I can look you square in the eye." Because one kind of wandering off. Go ahead.
My sister had eye operations as a young baby kid.
All right.
And she wore a patch, and her daughter had to wear a patch too. But
it's congenital. What we're calling as congenital. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rob. This is one of our best episodes ever. Let's see what's going on with Nancy. Not a lot is happening. I think he's got Coffee Julie on the blower there.
Yesterday was my birthday. Rachel, Dave Pound says I was probably the youngest guy in the VC. I just turned.
Of you, 21 is my guess.
44. Just turned 44.
Yeah. 44.
Yeah,
Holy
44.
smokes. I'm 61. Still no glasses. Rob Walker, all the way from Manchester.
Wait, I thought you were much older than that.
44 is, Joe, you're so well preserved. 44, you look like you're 21.
Yeah, not a lot of hard living. I don't never smoked. Don't drink much. Try to eat well. So,
attaboy. Now, did you go through what I call kind of a Rob with a wax stage, where you're kind of pleasantly plump as a child, a little awkward?
Yes, used to call it husky. I was chubby. Didn't get an actual pant size probably until high school. I wore a lot of elastic waisted shorts and pants and stuff.
That is fantastic. Rob, as you know, I'm doing my weight loss program. It's going great guns. Rob, have you considered shedding a few pounds? I remember when we met, I said, by God, Rob could sure stand to lose a few. Thoughts on your own health status vis-a-vis the old scale?
He's speechless.
Rachel?
Yes?
Fuck you.
All right. Very hurtful. A lot of people can't handle the hard
Rachel, I wanted to imitate what Mazzy was saying while he was muted.
I'm kind of curious, Rob, as to what's going on with Marty. You want? Well, let's keep it full screen. You can look.
Actually, Rachel,
you're going to be playing the role of Marty.
Here's what I think Mazzy was saying to Marty while they were muted.
I'm curious.
How can you sit so close to me without fainting?
Wow. That's incredible, because Matthew's a huge star of the
this isn't any secret. I was getting texts from Michael Poetry about speakers and stuff. So we were talking about that, and he was making some suggestions. Nothing secret about it, but he knows that stuff.
Hey, can you make me some pies or cakes? Marty says they're good.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Mass, we got a little echo from you there.
Echo?
Yeah, a little echo from your end. You got because you got
Rochelle. We're taking care of him here.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
I don't usually sit this close to Marty.
Rachel, I have a question for you.
All right, let's take it on.
Why is Pat's radio worried about my ass?
Holy smoke!
Wait, Rachel, do you think Pat is a hyphenate?
Where's the second?
I think it's Massey.
No. Pat's radio, fire extinguishers, and asses. And lazy asses.
Well, no, Rob has an echo.
Yeah.
Rob has
let's try different things. Let's go. How do we mute? Okay, here, let's mute Rob. Tester Rob. No, it's not Rob.
Test one.
Hold it. No, it seems good on you. Okay, let's mute. Let's mute Matthew here. Hang on.
Test.
Echo.
Oh, it's Matthew.
Hello?
Echo. No, it's still echoing. I wonder, Marty, have you got a phone on as well? Are you watching the show? Okay.
No.
Is it you, Rachel?
It could be me. Let's try me now. Hang on.
Sorry.
Hello?
Hello?
There's an echo.
Then it must be.
It's still echoing.
It must be the slow budget streaming service you're using, Rachel.
No, you got to do the settings, like echo cancellation. You got to put echo cancellation on. hit the three little things or down below the gear, Joe.
I have that on. It's already on.
Is Rochelle going to entertain Melinda Murphy this weekend to even things up? It says to get Marty here, big shout, Melinda Murphy, big shout, and get Rochelle on.
That'd be great.
That would be a good show.
I participated in one of Harry's whatnot auctions. You know, he's been doing that. Probably he's had maybe 4 shows, I think.
Yeah,
he's doing quite well. I grabbed this Allman Brothers bootleg from him.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh, he doesn't know you're not supposed to sell bootlegs on whatnot, but that's okay.
Oh, really?
Bootlegs being sold on whatnot all the time.
I know, but you're not technically supposed. Like it's like eBay, you're not supposed to, or Discog. You're not.
Is he trying to ruin Harry's whatnot?
I got the memo.
Hey, Rochelle. Rachel.
Whoa.
Oh no. I'd be
my sister, my mother, my daughter, my sister.
So yesterday we hit some record stores, went out and had some drinks and stuff, and I got to 980 74s yesterday. I reached 980, but Dana gifted me a record from 74 that is right at the top of my want list. I mean, bigger than just about anything I've gotten. And it's this.
Terry Jacks, he says, it's Patra. Holy crap, you got Patra.
Christian rock, right?
Yeah, it's their first album from 74. Extremely hard to come by in the wild.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Never seen that.
I've never seen that either.
So thank you, Dana. This was
Jumbo.
Very generous, and I was so excited and grateful.
Marty, that is absolutely fantastic. Now, I got a couple of Petras myself. You gifted me one, but I picked up a couple on my own, lonesome out at the local Sound Heritage store here. We do apologize for the echo. It's coming from one of us. We don't know what's going on. All I can say, guys, is check the gear lower bottom of your screen, and you can see if it's got a echo cancellation button, and you can try that. Okay, Marty, what is the best album released in 1974?
Well, I need a coffee breath or coffee voice. It's a great question, Rob. I couldn't pick just one, but John Cale's Fear has to be right up there. Bebop Deluxe, Axe Victim's got to be right up there. L.C. Robinson, House Cleaning Blues is right up there. Just for a straight pop rock album, you can't beat Joe Vitale, Roller Coaster Weekend. There's a whole ton. I'm going to do a video. When I reach 1,000, I'm going to do a video of my top 25.
You have to have an original. Can it be a reissue?
No, it can be a reissue.
Okay, yeah. I got to gift. I'm gifting him on the air because I just.
Okay, it's going to happen right here. It's a gifting. Oh
my goodness.
Yeah, Grievous Angel.
I have several copies, so I'm gifting.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that's a great album.
Hey, Rachel.
Wow.
Rachel.
Thanks.
I have a prediction.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Yeah, this has been eluding me. I've never seen one in the wild.
There's going to be some hot ass sex after this game is over.
Holy smokes, it's all happening.
Why is Rob sped up? Why is Rob sped up?
Rob's the echo.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to leave.
Wait, I can't believe that.
I'm going to leave.
Thanks, Maggie.
No, it can't
Rob,
be
go
Rob.
out and come back in again.
Come back. Go out and come back. Do we get echo now?
Still a little
Yeah,
bit.
there's a little bit.
Yep.
Here, let's it's Joe.
Hello?
Joe
Yeah,
is
it's gone now. It's gone.
yeah. Now he's back. Now
Okay.
it's back. So Joe, we're getting the echo from you. Make sure echo cancellation is off on your settings.
Make sure it's off.
Off, yeah. You want echo cancellation on. You want to cancel it. Okay, let's get Rob in. So Rob, we figured out it's Joe's thing is echoing. Okay.
His
I think
wiener?
You fixed it, Joe. Whatever you did, you fixed it.
I turned it on. Yeah, I've never even messed with those settings before.
Okay, but so now it's on, right?
Yeah, all you morons in the chat. I didn't got jack shit.
No, but you were getting sped up for some reason. Something was going on.
All you Hooters in high places. That is a great album. That was kind of probably their best, that one. All you zombies. I like Wax's sound. It's the rest of you that's ruining it. Holy smokes, Rob, a regime with a huge compliment towards you. So, Marty, Grievous Angel, are you a Graham Parsons fan?
You know, I don't know a whole lot about. I've streamed it a couple of times, but a lot of times I like to wait till I actually get the record to really delve into it. It's just kind of the anticipation is fun, and so I don't really want to ruin it with streaming it. But some records I just haven't come close to finding, so I do stream.
He's got beautiful harmonies with Emmylou Harris, and he's got Ricky Nelson, part of Ricky Nelson's band, and Elvis Presley's touring band, Glendy Harding and James Burton on guitar.
Okay, this is a huge comment right here. This is yesterday's papers. We love them.
It's good, but it's not the best.
Blue Oyster Cult Best Album 74. Okay, that is a huge recommendation. We love Secret Treaties, the Emmys 262s. Rob, what do you got?
The year 1974. The album Secret Treaties by Blue Oyster Cult.
Yesterday's papers. It's professional. It's got the production value. And Rob, you were able to replicate that yesterday's papers quality like nobody's business. Okay, Massey, this is a question for Rob Walker. What is the most common year in your collection? What year do you think you own the most records?
That is a good question, but you know, I mean, a lot of times I go back to '67, but then I got a lot of albums from this all through the '70s. I was buying a ton of music, so every year, I don't know about common. I mean, '80 was a big year, '72 was a big year. I'm just thinking, '67, '68 were big years, '69. Pretty much, you know.
You could on Discogs. You could organize by year. I think you have to do it on your.
Okay.
You can't do it through the app.
You can't do it through the app.
No.
Okay.
Marty, do you have Muddy Waters Hard Again? I think that came out in 1970.
I don't. I don't think I have a Muddy Waters 74.
I think that one was produced by Johnny Winter too, as well.
Oh, cool.
Sort of. Okay.
Okay, now what's going on now? Wyoming Dave, it's easier.
I'm just saying to everybody, don't hide people, don't ban them, because then we don't know that it happened.
Oh yeah, don't
and then
ban
we'll get
anybody.
Emails from people saying you banned me, and then
just time them out if you have a problem, then we can correct that.
Yeah, and then like we didn't ban.
I don't want to ban anybody. I just want to time people out. Yeah. There's no need, unless it's a really egregious type account.
Hey, like, Chuck, Roxy Music is a great album from '74. I don't know if it's the best, but it's an absolute
Country Life. Yeah,
what a great record.
We banned a couple of people, but then we know that they're banned. We know who it is. So
cover. I guess.
Let's work. Less is more.
Yeah.
It's not an easy one to answer. I think if I were to go for it, Rob Walker says 1980. Yeah. He's got to get his double fantasy in. He's just huge. John Lennon.
80 is an excellent year. 80 is that year where, I mean, what people call post-punk really kind of, I mean, it started earlier, obviously, but that's kind of isn't Joy Division 80 also?
Joy Division 1980, 81.
Isn't Young Marble Giants 1980? I forgot what else. Or is that 81? I forgot.
Yeah.
80's a great year. 80's a great year.
80 was a good year for rock and roll. 85, a lot going on there. Brothers in Arms from Dire Straits with massive.
We got rid of all that 70s like yacht rock shit, except Christopher Cross came out in '79 and kind of wrecked that thing.
Is that really Patrick?
Yeah.
This is kind of unexpected, the criticism. PB Tal, we got to get you as a special guest. The kids have been clamoring for you. I'm getting a lot of emails. Baby, so hopefully we can get you next Friday as a special guest to come in and
Patrick, what's going on, Pat? Why are you so mean this morning, Patrick? What's going on?
What? Maybe you've heard him inadvertently.
I think I know what's going on with PB Tal.
Okay, what's happened, Rob? What's your theory?
PB Tal's been on vacation for a long period of time, I think. Yeah. And he's been
he's been tipping it a bit. He's got a drinking problem. Let's all be face front about it. Confront him. This is a reckoning.
Rachel,
yeah.
I think out of everyone on screen, you probably are suffered through drunk
alcoholism.
Drunk purchasing of records, right?
Wow. Let me think about probably, but no.
No, you don't drunk purchase.
I don't generally drunk purchase. Not even online. I don't sit around with a bottle and go, I got to click on Amazon. What am I getting? And then next day wake up and realize, what? Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, again, I have 7 copies. What the hell's going on? So I don't succumb to that. PB Thal says, I'm on my way to Minneapolis Airport. Holy smokes. Well, say hi to Tim Waltz for us.
Well, what are...
So
when you and Sue get together with your
psychiatrist,
don't you have a vacation fund set up at your bank? And you just said, where are we going to go?
I haven't initiated that, but I think it's about time. Hey, what's going on here? I can't hear you, but what's the story, Morning Glory?
If any of you are bored here, you could just pop over to here.
How's he doing? He's got, what kind of crowd is he? 10 people? Holy smoke. How can I compete? Everybody's taking a shot at the Ghost. They all want to take the Ghost down with their big channels. Like, even Japan is not exempt from this. Marty, do you see Brian, seeing you're getting FaceTime, did it antagonize him to the extent where he had to go against, maybe it's not me, maybe you're in the crosshairs, I'm thinking it's me, and then it's like,
okay, what's he saying about Massey there?
Okay, something's going on about Massey.
Yeah.
Bring that up. Bring that up.
In the comment section there.
Bring it up. I want to hear about that.
What are you talking about?
You mean
if he's being attacked, I will kick his ass.
Brian's live. He live streams like every day. He's on. When I get on YouTube, Brian is live streaming. He's on all the time.
He is a firecracker.
He's committed. He's definitely.
What's the deal, Sue?
Well, Massey's name came up in the comment section.
All right,
and showing us the Tokyo Brian video.
Well, I'm curious. I hope they weren't criticizing Norman.
No, Ed Topo's over there. He was saying Mazzy is virtually bilocational. Great guy. So Ed's giving props.
We dodged a bullet. Yeah. Massey, you dodged one. You dodged one.
Basically, what he's saying is I get out in the world, which I do.
Yeah.
Okay, I love this comment. Look at this. Brian on the streets of Tokyo is so much fun. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yes, I agree with that. He's at his best when he's out on location.
Just talking to the locals and engaging. Because he's what you call the gaijin, right? He's a white guy in Japan. White guy in Japan. White guy in Japan. And the Motor City.
You got to be careful because he could start a violent outrage and take a Mack truck and cause because he's an immigrant to Japan.
I don't know.
What? It's different?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You know why? Because over in America, we have what's called dividing lines. We call them lanes. Have you heard the expression, Mazzy? Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. That is a reference to when you're on the highways and byways. Stay in your lane. And where most accidents are caused, and I believe my trucker friend Marty will back me up, is when we lane change. It's when you're moving from one lane to the other. That's where it becomes most critical because you're leaving your lane, and that's where the percentages go up. A lot of accidents happen, just people failing to shoulder check, and now I'm going to go next, and
that is true. I will. That's the first thing in the 5 or 6 or whatever years I've known you that you've said the truth.
Well, thank you, Massey. It happens for the rare occasion it can happen. So Joe, it's great to see you. How's the record collection going? Are you still hot in, or are you slowing down? Where are you at with the?
No, I definitely need to slow down. I've been buying and selling a lot on Whatnot. Usually, I've been use Whatnot to get rid of records I don't want, and then use the funds to buy records I do want. I want to show you one right here. I'm a big Black Keys fan.
Okay, the Black Keys, yeah.
It's a new record. How is it?
It's very good, and I actually got this one autographed. I usually don't get, I say usually don't, but usually when I go to their website and to get these special limited pressings autographed, they're always sold out when I get on there. And so this was the first time I've been able to, any artist, really jump on one of those new or limited edition, and I was happy to grab this. It's very different. I like the Black Keys when they're more bluesy, blues rock. This is very much to me like their last album. The Ohio Players or something like that. Ohio.
That's the bowling cover, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I like
very,
that.
It's very along those same kind of lines. I mean, I enjoyed listening to it, but I'm more of the Brothers or the Delta Cream, the earlier rootsy, lo-fi type.
El Camino.
Yeah.
Delta Cream, what's that saucer you got there? I was a huge hit for the Ohio Players, everybody. Delta Cream. Hey, listen, we got something here for you. This is a surprise appearance. Was it last Sunday?
Yeah.
I wondered what happened to him. By gum, I love this kid. Here he is as he now appears. This is Dagon on your left, and we got Johnny. Johnny L is back, and he's bigger than ever.
Should have stuck to that, but I distracted with other things. I didn't, but I wish I had. And yeah, then I took clarinet. I figured, clarinet. I like Glenn Miller and all that, and I like the clarinet and all that. So
one of the biggest live streams that I was privy to was clarinet talk, and by gum, there's just not enough. We've had oboe talk for sure, but the clarinet somewhat overlooked. Rob, you're a little blurry, but speak to us.
It's this fucking stream nonsense.
All right, just
it's on my internet. I think my computer. It takes too much from my computer's a modern MacBook Pro. But
all right,
all right. My question is, can someone let me know when there's piccolo talk?
Piccolo, also another underrepresented. It's a tiny little float. Very popular during the Revolutionary War when we beat the Brits. Holy smoke. That just warms my cockles when I think of, the big victory, the big win we got there, the big W. We call it a W. Question from the fan audience. Whenever there's an appearance of Jadi, where is Renee? Don't walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. We love Renee, but I don't know where he is and if he's even still alive. So I don't know. I haven't seen him.
You had to guess. Let's say Renee is not alive. Yes. How did it happen, Rachel?
How do you think it could have been it could have been a wardrobe malfunction that went suddenly awry. He could have been disrobing, stepping into the shower, tripping on his own glorious shower curtain, customized.
Don't they say what percentage of deaths happen in the home, Rachel?
In the bathroom, the bathtub, surprisingly, has taken so many of us.
Now,
yes,
Rachel,
you need a wrench.
Why don't you have some sort of political tirade against the bathroom?
Hold on, Rob.
Ordering it's done to our people.
All right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm these are early days with Hill Pepper.
Rachel,
you need to have a thing.
Rachel,
yeah.
Our biggest enemies as human beings.
Yeah.
Are plumbers.
Plumbers. Holy smokes! Do you know? Have you ever had to rotor yourself, Rob? One of the long spindly things.
Oh, Rachel, every day.
Oh, the sun's happening with Norman.
Oh, one of my favorite actors just died.
Okay, who's your actor?
Did you have something to do with it?
Terrence Stamp is gone.
Oh, he's really good.
We love him.
Yeah.
He was a villain. He was such a good villain.
The Smiths connection?
With Terrence Stamp, is it his brother?
No, he was
the drinking
the cover of the single with the milk, and he wanted him to. So Morrissey reshot him holding a glass of milk instead of that's the Collector. Is that the Collector movie where he?
All right, Rachel.
Okay, and Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, right now.
I suggest everyone today watch The Limey.
The Limey?
Yeah, don't you?
Oh, that's a great movie. Peter Fonda. That's Soderbergh, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever even heard of that.
Rob, great question for me. Did you test for that film? You've done a lot of film testing. Did you test for that?
I did not test for that film, but
you could have.
I could have, but it's a great film. Everyone should watch it.
How do you spell Limey?
Limey. The Limey.
It came out like it. Did it come out in the 90s? It's great. It's Soderbergh's attempt on making kind of like a British.
It's not that.
I don't know that one.
Thriller.
Now, Matthew, can you explain to the children who Christopher Stamp is?
Terrence Stamp.
No, his brother.
Oh, Christopher.
I don't. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Him and Lambert. In fact, Lambert and Stamp is a great documentary. They managed the Who. At the Who, and they started Track Records that signed Jimi Hendrix, Arthur Brown, the Who, Thunderclap Newman. There's a great documentary, Terrence and Stamp, Stamp and Lambert.
Yeah. Now Lambert passed away many years ago. Yeah. So that's the kind of the claim to the rock and roll connection. Other than Terrence Stamp and the Morrissey album with the glass of milk thing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
But Chris Stamp was the brother, entrepreneurs right at the right time, at the right place to make history. And so these guys signed a lot of people, as Massey mentioned. Most notably, they were the management team for The Who. And we're right there at the very beginning when they changed the name from First Edition or whatever they were. And they became.
Terrence Stamp is also one of the villains in Superman. The second Superman, maybe? I forgot which Superman.
No. Yeah, Superman 2.
Superman 2.
They filmed the movies together.
He's General Zod.
Yeah, so he's in both films, but primarily in the second one.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I want to know about this. Angelo, I need a copy of this album. Are you selling it overseas? Put a link so we can buy this? Go ahead, bro. Take your time with that. Okay. Take your time.
Oh, wait.
He's got it. Okay.
I was messing with my camera so I could come in better.
Okay, Rob. Okay, well, let's try this again.
Put it back up.
This is a big celebrity inquiring of your influence as a YouTube influencer.
Rob, I'm done recruiting my new album. Can you test it? See if it would flop or absolute bomb?
Holy crap. That is an incredible accent that you put together for Angelo. Wow. Joe, as you heard Rob read the comment, did you feel you were right there with Angelo?
Rob sounds more like Angelo than Angelo sounds like.
That is just crazy. So this is great news. So we're getting a new album. Angelo, I'm excited about this. When the album is released and all that, please tell me. I want to give you money for it. I'm a fan. I want to buy it. Okay, Rob, go ahead.
Is Kevin Gray cutting it, Angelo? Send one to Rojas.
Oh, stop it now. Okay, Rob. Sorry, we're interrupting. Go ahead.
I'm not going to be my bed tonight.
It's just, you're so right, Joe. It's like Angelo's right with us.
And I've never even heard Angelo speak. So, and Rob sounds.
We've had him on the show before, but I'm really
like 10 years ago or something. He's been on here.
Okay, Rashid goes, the Zod line. Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it? From Superman 2 would be a good catchphrase for Wax. He's in need of, quote, some shtick. And,
Rachel?
Yes, Rob?
If that's you're applying to write jokes for me, Rajesh, I refuse it.
That's horrible. There's 2,000 comics out of work right now, and here you are trying to make with the funnies. It's just not working for you, Richie. Keep working on it, though. We're not going to say never, okay? I'm going to ask Kevin Gray if I can get him. Angelo Kelly. Oh, there's the picture for the Limey. That looks like a Dexter Gordon album.
I don't think I've ever even heard of that.
That looks like a Dexter Gordon album.
It's kind of a quiet film, but it's a good film. It's kind of very British, considering it's Soderbergh. Steven Soderbergh made Sex, Lies, and Videotapes and the Ocean's 11, 12, 13 movies. And he's a great director. He does his own DP work. He does his own camera work.
Yeah, he did the Tarkovsky Solace. Remember that?
It's set in L.A., but it's very British thriller.
It's a very British style.
Well, yeah. Okay. What's your first clue, Sherlock? The fact that Sherlock Holmes English. What's your first clue, Sherlock? The fact that he called it the limey. Joe, do you know what a limey is? Do you know what that's about?
I know what a lime is. I don't know what a lime is.
It's a derogatory term for an English person.
And why do they call them limeys?
That's a good question. I don't think I know.
Well, I've got the answer for you, little guy.
They taste like lime.
No, what the hell's with America? What's going on with your education system? Time to end the Department of Education turnover states to make sure people learn something. What happened? There used to be a little known disease known as the scurvy, and the English sailors would have limes on board the ship that they would consume because they were lacking vitamin C, which is central to retarding. I use the term liberally. Make of that what you will. So they would have the limes to combat any chance of contracting scurvy. It was the seaman's ill, if you will. The British having the limes would prevent that, and the Americans, for their part,
Rachel, I agree with one thing. I do agree with you that we should.
You son of a bitch!
Rachel, I agree with you. We need to bring back the term retarded because with all these MAGA things like bowing down to the president, they're all retarded. And I think
I'm sorry, Matthew. I guess you prefer the streets of every American city.
Rob, do you agree? Rob, do you agree? I want Rob to chime in on this.
And say,
unfortunately for you, Mazzy, for a long period of time, it's not an acceptable term, but there are other ways around it. You numbnuts.
Time out, Satan. You're free to time out Satan.
He's been timed out.
Yeah, don't block Satan.
Numbnuts is a better word.
Hey, can I make a request, Rachel?
All right, Rob. Where are you going with this?
Hey, Angelo Kelly.
Yes.
Could you do me a favor and write a song about scurvy?
Holy smokes, that would be incredible. Scurvy, of course, it is a scourge. The scourge of scurvy.
Rachel, I think if Angela wrote a song about scurvy, it would go something like this.
What the hell? Concert bully. It's got a picture of Jason Ross.
Yeah, it's William.
Fuck
off, dude. Isn't there a sale at Walmart or that you can go get your records now? William? Come on. All right. Can I do my Angelo Kelly?
You're going to need to right here because we got a title for the next album.
Are your feet going to be on the back cover?
Angelo Kelly's new album, Retarded.
Can you imagine? He's big in Germany. Can you imagine the Germans there looking at this thing going, "Was ist es? Retarded? Angelo." That would be horrible. Controversy.
Retard.
Yeah. Danko's retarding speed is actually a legitimate usage of the word. Hey, let's retard that speed. And isn't that a Pogues song already? Yeah, but we're talking album. We're going bigger than the Pogues. There's an example of another one that's gone. Joe, the title of today's episode, Twilight of the Gods, we really are seeing the passing of a generation. People born in the 1940s are now reaching the end of days. Mm-hmm. It's the twilight. It's evening time. And it barely a band exists from the classic period of rock and roll, the height of the 60s, where they don't have at least one member missing from the original lineup. Those that were rarely fortunate enough to, maintain the connection all the way through. I mean, for the love of God, we're down to one monkey.
Well,
world, is that right?
Wouldn't the Stones kind of fit somewhat of that?
Yeah, the Rolling Stones have lost two members.
Yeah.
Okay. So
of recent history, they're like the last standing.
Okay. Well, they lost drummer Charlie Watt was the most recent loss for them. Wyman stepping out of the band was kind of a statement as well. Mm-hmm. But, the Stones did kind of reinvent themselves, but they really are the Glimmer Twins. It's more, and it's the same as the Who, right? You've lost Entwistle, you lost Keith Moon. And so you've got half the band. The Beatles, half the Beatles are gone, passed on. And it really is the Twilight of the Gods. Ringo Starr, Rob, I'm so sorry. This has happened. We've got problems here.
It's William's reaction. This is Arnie. This is Jack Zanzibar.
Jack,
Rachel, watch this.
Okay. What's happening? Jack, oh no, he is absolutely.
Hey, that guy's a wanker because look, if Rob sold a lot of records today, so people are enjoying the auction.
Yeah. Here's the problem.
Okay.
You have a guy who was born with nothing down below. So
he's retarded.
Yes, he has nothing to do with his spare time. Can't practice whatever. So he obsesses over people having some moderate success on the internet.
Yeah.
Yes. And he was a mall security guard. So you know what they do. They take pictures of women and changing their clothes.
Hold it. No, I don't believe it was a security guard, Rob. I believe now proudly Jack is a first responder for
Rachel, based on what? How do you know he was a first responder?
He was, listen, I'm going to tell you
Rachel,
something.
Are you taking the word from a chronic troll on the internet? Are you taking him at his word?
Okay, so Mazzy's on the move. Something's happening with Mazzy and Marty.
We're going to put you on mute, and I have to show him how to clean records. So you can, in the background, we're going to do Humming Guru.
I like this. Let's add some color to the program. Yeah, Rob, here's my point. Okay, listen, I'm going to talk to you about this. You have alienated two of our older, some of our most aged veterans. Remember Daddy Buck? Both of them Leslie Gore fans. You're absolute disparagement and disregard of the comedic genius that was Leslie Gore.
Can I ask you, Rachel?
Outward stance on lesbianism.
Rachel, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
How many Leslie Gore fans have you come across on your time on the internet?
Okay, two. Daddy Bog and Artie Zanzibar.
Enough said, Rachel. Rachel, if I did some investigating like you should do with all your nonsense,
yes,
I would venture to say Ted Bundy, the Wayne Gacy.
No. Oh,
hold on.
Okay.
Both fans of Leslie Gore. I'm sure you'll make a lot of connections there.
Okay, I see where you're going with that. I got an idea. Wouldn't it be funny if you saw Mazzy and Marty suddenly just kind of disrobe a little bit there? I think it would add some color to the program.
Rachel, can you play?
I'm glad he didn't stumble down the stairs.
Can you play the stripper song right now, Rachel?
Yeah, I like that. Gypsy Rosalie.
Hey, can I sort of do their voices as they're busy working away?
Okay, so let's go back, and Rob is going to overdub what we're experiencing here.
Marty, keep your hands away from my.
Holy smokes! Let's go to a.
Listen. Hold on, and Marty, this is how you make home toilet bowl wine.
Holy smokes! We got dumping vinyl in the house. Dumping vinyl. Connie Francis is greater than Leslie Gore. Connie Francis greater. Where the boys are, we just lost. Speaking of Twilight of the Gods, both Leslie Gore and Connie Francis are now in the hereafter.
Hey, Rachel, this is what we see. This is what we see if Mazzy was a dentist.
I'm just washing my hands.
Rob.
Okay, question for Rob coming from Scusi.
Rob, do you get a bit triggered?
Oh, new lamp.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Do you get triggered when you see that overhead close to the ceiling?
Rachel, that light is now easily a half a foot higher than the old light.
Exactly.
That's half a foot higher. And what he's explaining the incident right there. It's being explained. Rob broke Matthew's leg.
From my understanding, there's still blood stains on the floor.
Yeah, poor Rob. You were so cute, Rob, because Rob's a very sensitive, sweet guy, and he felt really bad about breaking.
I'm actually really surprised that he didn't sconce that.
Hang on, the ceiling. Hang on. They're going to clean. This is a record that's going to be cleaned. Texas Midnight Reddicks. Come on, Eileen.
I highly suggest you leave that record dirty.
Do 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 do.
It's not that record.
I know it's not. That one's got the main guy sitting by the fence. Yeah.
Rachel, you should ask people what they do when they listen to Come On Eileen.
Leslie Gore, it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. And then you don't tell me. I like that one where she goes, you don't know me or you can't tell me what to do.
Rachel, I have a question for you.
All right. I know my Leslie Gore.
When I was a young kid and I watched the Batman program, which Leslie Gore was on.
Yeah.
And then she sang one of her songs, like that California Night song.
Yes, beautiful.
As she's singing live to the Catwoman's Hoodlums.
Oh, she was catching.
They did that thing that I never really understood with songs, where they kind of.
It would fade out before
fade out. No, I don't understand the whole decision making in fade out songs.
Yeah.
Just end it.
Yeah. Just say no to it. Just
so
stop
it. It's obvious that she was lip singing, but I don't understand why they just faded it out.
I don't know. I mean, it was a different time, Rob. We were younger as a culture.
Has there ever been an interview with a record producer why the fade out? What sense did it make?
We were so naive back then.
We didn't know. Hey, Joe, what do you think? Do you see what Rob's saying here? Do you know what he's saying? You may be too young to know what Rob's referencing. But once upon a time, they do the music and would fade out.
I'm familiar with the fading out. Are you actually talking about on albums?
Not on albums, but on TV.
It was like.
Yeah, and then it would just get quieter and quieter.
Right. Why the fade out? Does anyone have a legit reason why they did that?
Okay, here's what I think. I think they saw it as an audio version, kind of a sound version of a cold splash of water in the face. Because if it ended too suddenly and abruptly, then you go, oh my God, it's jolting as you're jolted back in the show. Mike. Hey, Mike, how you doing? This is Mike over from Coquitlam, British Columbia. Not to be confused with Poco, which is Port Coquitlam. He's just in the Coquitlam side. How you doing, Mike?
Mike, wrench.
Good to see you. Yeah, we'll wrench you up. You got a wrench. Congratulations.
Rachel, I know that you're getting into streaming music now. Prior to getting your streamer, what was your experience prior to that?
None. No streaming. Not correct. I bootlegged. I do when Napster hit, and I heard all about. And so 1998, you go, oh, you can get free music. What's this all about? Oh, okay. And so I had a whole files of free music that I downloaded through Napster.
I'll say hi to Metal Field.
We love you. Aaron is in the house.
And he needs a wrench.
Yeah, you got to have one, kid. The theologian is here. We love him.
I don't have a dedicated streamer, but I've been using like my Amazon TV Cube.
Yeah.
And it's coming right out of that, going into my receiver. Yeah. And to begin with, I was doing Spotify and didn't really pay attention to the quality of the stream,
Charles.
And then when I moved to Amazon Unlimited, has a higher quality sound. I was blown away at the sound quality just from what I was getting.
Yes. The sound quality, I can tell you firsthand from using. Now, I got a Super Nate amplifier, Super Nate 3, and then I've got a DX5, again from Nate Corporation. So those things dance beautifully together. And they like the Harbess. So that is just music. It's just magic, right? And then a Rega P6 to turntable when I use that. But the Cobas, Loki Teo was instrumental, and a bunch of the kids. They said, Rach, don't use Spotify. I think I had Spotify and Tidal.
Right.
And they said, go for Cobas. It's a high res and you'll get better sound. And so I switched to that. And the artists get a more legitimate cut when you play their music on that medium. Okay, here we go. What is this? I can't believe it. Okay, we're going to get him on. It's a controversial decision. I'm going with it. I'm going with it. Controversial to be sure, but here he is with a record to show as a fellow record collector.
I'm just showing some jazz grails in case,
Okay, jazz grails.
Hold on. I have a question. Billiam, where do you get your hair done at?
Hold on.
Where do you get your hair done at?
Your mom's house.
Rob, let's try and be polite. Okay, Miles Davis, talk about these jazz records you're showing the children.
Yeah, so these are real, actual grails. You know, some people have auctions for reissues, but I just wanted to come up here and show anybody who might not be familiar with a grail.
Hey,
what
fuckhead.
a grail looks
Okay,
like.
hold on here.
Hey, fuckhead.
And he means
why do you feel the need to troll everyone's live stream, fuckhead?
I don't.
He's
Yes, you
showing
do.
records.
Why do you feel the need to?
Why do you? Oh, why do you live such a lonely? Why mute him, Rachel? Why do you live such a lonely life? Why do you live such a lonely, poor life?
How do you know? I just came up.
You're ruining my
show. Every live stream, you fuckhead.
Hey,
I don't.
Why don't you have any jazz grails? Where are your
guys?
jazz
We
grails?
got
You have
Rob.
zero.
We got
Show a real jazz grail.
This thing's stuck, and now you're going to make them leave the TV show.
You know nothing about records, you fuckhead. This is a true jazz grail.
Okay, hold on. What the hell have we got there, Rob?
Rob,
this is another Mark
grail.
You have 200 records, Rob.
Listen, William. Here's the deal. People like me. They love me. You love to come troll me. So you have no life. Listen, why don't you go back to your picnic table and show $5 shitty records? Like there's streams up on your channel of you showing shitty records, William. So don't come on.
Rob,
like
part of record collecting isn't owning just 200 records. If you want to understand history of music, you have to look for bargain bin records.
Listen, you've been around long enough for people to connect with you, and it hasn't happened, William. You are no one to tell anyone about music.
I don't want Joe getting hurt while we're
Rob, I connect with people about music more than you. You talk garbage on 2 days
but I don't.
Rachel, I'm not buying it.
Rachel, what every time? What do I tell people all the time? I am no expert. I don't know everything. I'm man enough to admit it. You are a zero. You are a zero IQ individual. Dude.
I've never said I was an expert myself.
Yes, you do.
But one thing I do,
hold on.
Genuine record
you act superior to everyone about everything, and you have no legitimate.
That's a lie, Rob. I think you're the one who acts superior. But you know what? I'm not the one placing 1,400 Discogs orders and rubbing shit in people's face over it.
Whoa! Rob doesn't do that.
I don't do that.
There's a certain someone who does.
But I don't. But I don't sell on
See, here's the thing, Rob.
But listen, why are you applying that to me? Why are you applying that to me,
Rob,
fuckhead?
I would rather go to the bargain bins and show you good records that are $1, and then one day I'll stumble upon that $200
dude,
record.
You don't have the respect of anyone. No one listens to you, William. William, no one listens to you. That's the problem. They don't respect your opinion. That's the difference between you and me. You don't respect my opinion,
and that doesn't matter to me. I don't respect your opinion.
No, that's a fact.
You're a buster,
that's a fact.
Rob. I know you overpay for all your records.
4 years. Hold on. I am about 5 years into doing this.
Hold on.
Hey, can you mute him, Rachel? Can you mute him?
Zero jazz rails.
I'm 5 years into this.
Now, one at a time.
I'm 5 years into this, and more people have bought records based on my recommendation of having zero expertise. So, William, what's the difference? You don't have people skills. You don't have people skills. You don't have people skills, dude. You zero people skills.
Digging skills, and that's all I need here in the VC.
No, you don't. You live in the shittiest place to go looking for records, dude.
So bullshit. We got the best records. We got better records and cheaper records out than you out in LA.
Okay, hold on. There's a lot of guys.
I find better records, cheaper records. I make more money than you.
The only thing you're more successful out is a receding hairline.
You're tearing us apart.
What happened?
You have zero hair, okay?
Guys, while you were busy cleaning records,
I have more hair than the people making fun of my hair.
No. Hey,
okay,
Rachel, and I have jazz grails.
Okay, here's what I like. Here's my advice. Okay, William. Well, I recommend you just take all the middle part out and just leave the side part because that's a good look.
You know what, Rachel? I wouldn't take cosmetic advice.
Hey, Rachel, can you make me big? Rachel,
hey, I got new glasses.
Rachel, can you make me big, please?
Yes. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Hang on. Here's Rob.
All right, I have a question for everyone. I don't know if we could do a poll, but what's your favorite hairdo of William? The crew?
Holy shit!
The
Who
flat
did
top?
this?
The butch?
I like the butch.
I like the forward comb boogie. That's my
Forward
favorite.
comb boogie.
The forward comb boogie.
See, Rob, this is what you got to do when you have
flat
zero
top
grails.
boogie.
Plain and simple, zero
Hey,
grails.
Rachel, there's the Hollywood right there.
This
Do
is
you
the
like the
stuff that
Hollywood?
Jason Rojas does, and he
All right,
probably
Rachel, the professional contour. Is that yours?
My God, Rob! This is amazing. Where did you come across?
You know
this?
what? I got more hair than half the VC, so kiss my ass.
Okay, now hold on.
Everyone, could you go get your one-way tickets to Nebraska and go kiss his ass?
Now listen, what the hell's going on? Why did you get all fired up? You're coming in, you're all guns and blazing.
I had to show Rob what a grail looked like after his.
Well, Rob knows what grails are. Now you know that, Will.
Hey, Rachel.
I don't know about that.
Rachel, I sold like 100 records yesterday, so I did okay. Okay, William, I did fine. Yeah, people are happy. People are very happy.
Now, William, you know my philosophy. There's no such thing as a bad boy. You know, Joe, I've been very big on this with these young kids like William. Hey, Marty Robbins, I got a first pressing of that myself. That's a good album. So, William, this is great. You could do one of the great transformations from what our beloved friend Concert Buddy says is like a heel to a baby face. Turn from being a villain to a hero. We would love that. I know I would welcome it. And I know I speak for Rob when he says, I love William.
I think a lot of people view me as a vinyl hero. I've made a lot of people happy here in the last few months. Yeah. I'll tell you what, in the recent passing of Ozzy Osbourne, they call me the VC Frankenstein. I have Frankenstein 2 copies of the first Black Sabbath.
It's because he's the VC Frankenstein, Rachel, because William's famous line is
the world.
Fire back.
Hold on. I got another question. For you, William.
You look like
hold on, Rob. Just hang tough. Now, I don't know what it is. It may be the lighting, but it's almost like you're developing what I call a Hitler mustache. Well, maybe it's just out of horror. It's just with this turn towards being a good guy. I just feel that maybe that may not be the look you want to go with. Can you see? It's like the shadow that's very Hitler-like.
Rachel, I don't think mentioning Hitler is a really good idea for you.
Rachel, can you make me big? Can you make me big?
Okay, Rob, go right ahead.
I'm William.
Oh, Rob, stop it. That's just hurtful. He's not that kind of Frankenstein.
It must hurt to have 0 jazz grails, man. Keep the memes coming, man. All my haters can't stop making memes about me.
Yeah. I don't have
Rojas has to place 1,300 Discogs orders just to receive records that skip in the mail.
Hey, do you know this? This is a jazz grail. This is an OG jazz grail.
Let's look
there
up
you go, William.
Name that album, William. What is it? Let's see.
I guess I've never seen it.
Okay. This is
you don't know what jazz grails are then.
Okay.
Hey, William. This is not a jazz grill people want. You don't know what this is. Not a jazz grill, not a record worth a lot of money. Do you have this, William? Here's a $250 record, William. Do you know this one? Do you know it? You're the expert. I'm not. I've only been doing this 5 years. How many years have you been doing this? Have you ever found this? But this is a very desirable record. Have you found it, you retard? That's the use of retard, everyone.
Holy smokes. And sometimes it gets so, dare I say, hurtful in the vinyl community. And no one's been hurt more than our beloved William. But I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a bad boy. And I'm seeing such an improvement with this young kid. He's got a great record. Look at those records and stuff. Be careful with those shelves.
Hey, Rachel.
I recommend Freeport of Birch.
Rachel, I have a question. I have a question for William.
What the hell is this?
I have a question. Hey, William, what does Dave the Pickup Artist ass taste like? Can you tell us all?
Rob, that's horrible. There's no... we got Joe here. Bazzy's Gorilla record is just spinning away. Come on. Jiminy.
Rachel, actually, could you talk to the humming guru?
Rob,
Because it actually has more personality
than
William.
Rob, you failed when you have to start making.
Rob, you know you failed when I tell you failed, but not just when I tell you.
Hey,
all
you know
my
what? Let's see your hairline,
26 fake accounts.
This
when
is
I
great.
tell you with one of my troll accounts.
Joe, I think we're having one of our best episodes of the year.
It's something. It really is.
Holy smoke! Look at that! Look, we got back the latest album.
Oh, we must have Jason Rojas up here now.
Holy smokes! We'd love to get him on.
I heard
Rachel,
he ordered
stop
it from
ignoring the
Discogs.
most interesting person
Oh,
on
hey,
the panel.
did Jason just send you a meme?
What the hell is this?
That's the forward tone boogie, Rachel.
Holy smoke! But what happened to that one eye? It's got a lazy eye developing.
Rachel,
Well, you have a lazy eye.
Rachel, when I close my eyes,
yeah.
When I close my eyes, I imagine Dave the pickup artist's rump roast.
Oh my God, that's horrible. This is just absolutely amazing. Anyway, William, so nice to see you coming in with some records to share with the kids and stuff.
Rachel, look at all his fans in the peanut gallery.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Well, I got a little support. Shout out to my supporters here. I appreciate
it. What's the goal though? What's the end game?
Yeah, the end game is for.
Okay, now we got a comment for you. Can you read this one? Are you able to read that comment?
Yeah, Dave's ass tastes like sweet corn. I speak from firsthand experience. I resent that because I love sweet corn. I love sweet corn.
Well, we do also.
Holy smokes! Just
now,
as great.
Is Billiam trying to grow mutton chops? What's going on there?
Holy so okay. So are you got the sideburns?
Hey Rob, why don't you take your hat off and show everyone? Come on, man. I mean, I've been sitting here not wearing a hat.
Yeah, I don't need you to spontaneously.
And it's working out well for me. So,
hey, listen, I know I'm phallically challenged. I don't know what you think you are. No, what's it like combing the hair? What's it like combing the hair from your ass up over your head?
I have a question, and it's probably I'm probably going down the wrong path here.
All right. Well, we all are.
What is the point of the anger? What is the point of the fighting back and forth between? I understand Rob's just
Rob's jealous. Rob's jealous that he has to overpay for his records and he gets a 10%.
It doesn't sound like Rob's jealous. It sounds like you're jealous, William, because you keep coming back at Rob.
Hey, seriously, William, you seem to be an expert.
Do I look like I'm jealous?
You seem to be an expert William, you seem to be an expert in detective work. Can you show me any attempt by me to come troll you, watch you, do anything, talk about you? There's none. It's you.
Yeah,
you troll me all the time.
Actually, I could.
You troll me all the time. The jealousy's on your side, dude.
I don't troll you all the time. I never watch your show anymore. I never watch your show. You're a complete snooze fest. You're like you put me to sleep worse than Elliot.
William, seriously,
Elliot Cruz, what the hell?
Listen, William, I'm not bragging because I could care less.
I'm so sorry, Elliot.
But on average, I get 150 people to watch my show.
I don't care. I would rather.
How many watch yours?
I make more money.
How many watch?
William,
when you live stream at a picnic table, scaring parents and their kids away from the park,
in me, and I make videos for those people. I could care about 150 people.
For who?
All right?
What is your? Show us your analytics on YouTube. Who watches you? I'm curious.
Rob, last year I sold out to the VC and I got all my 1.3K views on my. I don't need to do that anymore. Okay.
You didn't get any views. What? How did you sell out?
What do you mean? I have a good enough resume from last year. I don't need to.
You have no resume. You're the only
time. I'm off the floor now.
Feelings were hurt. You're ridiculous, dude. There's no fact.
I think we've come a long way here. This is like Putin.
I never doxed Bob. That was Spring Hill Gym.
Now listen, you guys are.
But you participate in it. You've doxed me. You've said my whole name.
I don't communicate with anyone who doxed you. I blocked all those people.
Well, Dave the pickup artist. So Arnie and Dave the pickup artist, you've blocked up.
They didn't dox you.
The six people,
unless you consider the tiny apartment thing. Doxing.
Guys,
hey, William, let me say something. The only reason you know I live in a small apartment is because I said I live in a small apartment. So
No,
I'm not embarrassed.
Just going
The
along
only
with
reason you know anything about me is because I've said it. Why would I be upset by people trying to joke about it at me, thinking it upsets me? I'm the one who told you fuckheads this. You're as a zero as they come,
don't
William.
complain about doxing yourself, Rob.
Guys, as you know, we're all about the music on
Who
this.
have I doxed? I don't dox people.
Holy smokes. Okay, well,
you associate with people who dox people like Concert.
No, I don't. Who do I associate with?
Like who? Concert Buddy? Are you calling him a doctor?
You just accuse me of doing it, but you associate with Concert Buddy.
Okay, let's see the rejoinder.
Hold on. Did you show private pictures of Concert Buddy on the internet? Did you put them up, William?
Proudly. You want to know why?
Okay, so that's doxing. You just said you don't associate with doxing, dude. You just said you don't. You just said you don't do it.
That's
you
bullshit.
Just said you don't do it.
No, I'm sorry. Time out, Rob. You're the one who sat here.
You just said you don't do it. I didn't say that. You just said you didn't do it. You said it. You said you didn't do it, dude, and you do it. You just said I don't dox. I don't do it. And you just admitted to doxing.
To everybody, okay? You do it back to the people who deserve it.
Y'all just need to fist fight and get it over.
Holy smokes!
Rob doesn't want that.
Okay,
you don't want that either.
Everyone in Omaha says you come up to William, he cowers like a baby. He will not stand up.
No, that's not the truth. I'll tell you what.
That is the truth.
Real reason why Joe Benson.
That is your rep. Your rep is a pussy. Your rep is
Joe, we're going to go to you. What does doxing mean? Big E wants to know. Can you define or tell the children what it means to dox someone?
Giving out private or important information without someone's, giving you the permission to do it in a public setting is basically what I would think of doxing.
Yes, I would agree with that definition. Beautifully, succinctly, and comprehensively articulated. Beautifully done.
I have a question.
Yeah, go right ahead.
What is William's goal though? He doesn't like Rob, and he keeps coming on these shows and getting in these arguments with Rob.
He's interesting and people will watch him.
What is his goal?
No goal. His goal has been.
It's a good question. Let's see what William said. William, you are loved so much. I think you've got a lot of potential to do good in our world. Let's hear from you. What is your end goal?
I just, thought you guys missed the atmosphere and wanted me to come back up here and,
Well, you weren't asked, admittedly.
Give a little shit talk towards Rob,
But why did you feel like you needed to do that?
I was bored. Is that a fair enough?
No, that's a terrible thing to do if you're bored.
Well, Rob does
things. Why don't you listen to some music instead of coming on here and wasting time yelling at somebody?
I listen to music 18 hours out of the day right now.
Yeah, because he has no friends to go out and hang out with.
You need to find different music to listen to if it's making you do this.
Oh, hey man, you don't need to tell me what to listen to. I listen to great music.
I didn't tell you what to listen to. I said you need to find something else to listen to if it makes you do this.
Hey man,
my name's Joe.
I'm doing just fine. All right.
It's Joe.
Yeah,
my name's Joe.
He's doing fine with that hairstyle. All the ladies are looking for a guy with a comb.
Hey man, and all the ladies are looking for a 57-year-old man with her.
Oh, so you're telling people my age? How do you know my age, William?
I told everybody that already.
Answer the question.
How do you know my age, William?
Hey man, you want to talk about how many friends I don't have?
How do you know facts about me, William? William, how do you know any facts about me? How do you know any facts about me?
From Michael Ricefields and Spring Hill.
What? Michael Ricefields?
Michael Ricefields. That's how I know facts about you, Rob.
That is horrible reference.
So you could, so you're standing against not doxing people. You could have said to Michael Ricefields, "I don't care to know anything about Rob, so don't share that with me."
There you go.
Yeah, but now you know the information about me.
Okay, so you're telling me you're citing the rice patties, and yet you blocked the rice patties?
Yeah, you can't be trusted.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You see what's happening here, William? He can't be your witness against Rob because he can't be trusted. Your Honor, I turned it over.
I was just saying you can't unknow stuff once someone tells you.
Rachel, can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah, go ahead, Rob.
Well, I'm not going to ask you a question. What do you get? I'm going to present some information to you, and you give me your sense of it.
We're just going to get your feedback.
Right. So when William came on the scene, this is what happened. I went to one of his live streams, and he was being attacked by that idiot. He was being attacked by Jason Rojas. And what's that old idiot who hated me and would make bad videos about me? What was his name?
Old idiot. Want to go rice patties?
No. I don't think rice patties ever made.
It was his before his time. But he was very elderly. Was it the guy from Tennessee?
No, he was like the first guy who made hate videos about everyone on the internet. What was his name?
Invisible Ray from England?
No, it was he's like a foreign chef and hamburger cooker who lives in New York or something.
Holy smokes.
What was that
guy's
Cupboard? Mad Vinyl.
Mad City Vinyl?
Mad City Vinyl.
I'm so running out of
Cupboard. There's so many people.
There's so many, Rob. But anyway,
I realized while we were cleaning records.
So that guy, him and Jason Ross were attacking William, and I stood up to them and I said I made fun of Jason Ross. I didn't overpay $200 for a Chet Baker record. Then William reads this.
Oh, Mike Rico. Thank you, Stephen.
He needs wrench.
Yeah, you got to get a wrench.
William thinks I was attacking him. Then William decided to go on an endless. Hold on, shut up. Shut up. So then,
hold on, let Rob finish. This is what we got. This is healing.
Move on. William just told Rob.
William went through his on again, off again relationship with Jason Ross. Hey, Jason, come on, let's make fun of everyone on the internet. Oh yeah, I'll come because I'm pathetic and I have no understanding of how people perceive me. So I'll join up with William. Then that turned south. Then they got back together. Then it turned south. And they got back together. Then he made friends with all those idiots in England, and that went south. And then they got back together, and that went south. Then he made friends with Spring Hill Jim, and that went south. And they got back together. And then the Rice Patties, he was pals with Rice Patties for a long time, and then that went south. And then they got back together. What do you see this pattern, Rachel?
Okay, there's so much to unpack here. Massey, go ahead.
I just want to say, while cleaning records the last half hour, however long it's been, I realized I do not miss this drama shit.
Okay,
you're
not missing William. Listen, we're trying to work on William so that we can reform him, and I think it's happening. I feel very confident about this young man from Nebraska, the great state. It's the breadbasket of America. Let's face facts.
And you said things straight, William. Are you friends with Jason Ross now?
No.
Are you friends
with? I never liked him.
He's got a list. We're going to go through your list of friends. Here we go.
Well,
these are your friends. We're listing them.
And make good content.
He's frozen, Rob, in a horrible fashion.
Drama is entertaining, but when the drama doesn't make any sense, it's worthless.
I'm sorry, Joe. I apologize to you, but it's a pathetic mess.
Frozen.
So wait, are you friends? So Dave, the pickup artist, you're friends with him? The Sex Beetle? Are you friends with him?
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Rachel, I am me.
He had to go. What a show this has been. Rob, I saw so much healing today, and it further evidence. Can
I say something to Sue? Sue, can I say something to you?
Yeah.
Obviously, when Rachel went to get her new Inspector Gadget glasses, they didn't work. She's saying things that are not.
There was no healing today.
Listen,
that was an intelligent debate.
No, it was not.
Well,
far from intelligent.
Stu, I wasn't. We weren't participating. Marty and I. We were just listening, and it was a shit show.
Hey, but I think I came out
on
very
both
well.
Sides.
No,
there's some people on the good side. There's good people and there's bad people.
Oh, hold on, Mazzy. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Hey.
Hold on. Did you or did you not say sick, Rob. You sicked me on someone.
I didn't know he was coming on it until I.
Here's the deal, Rob. Like he did say, like the one that really struck me was when William goes, "Oh, okay." Rob goes, "Well, who'd you hear this from? Give me some evidence." And he goes, "Rice Patties is my voice of authority, showing well Rob's corrupt." And then about a sentence later, he goes, "Oh, you can't believe a thing that Rice Patties said." In other words, his whole argument fell apart right there, and it just wasn't going anywhere. But I think it's entertaining. I think Poetry and Plastic said it for everybody, well, almost everybody. But then he said it's like watching a kind of a soap opera. It's like a vinyl community junk food. It's like watching daytime MTV reality shows. Trump's still polling well with working class American pedophiles. Fantastic. He's actually up in the polls all the way around. So I think that's fantastic.
I hope William comes back so I can pick up a chair and throw it at him.
He's tried to come back, but he's not going to think.
Yeah,
hey, Cap, how you doing there? We're back Sunday mornings. You need a wrench there, Cap. Hang on there, buddy. Holy smokes.
Bring up Sue's quote comment there. She said, if our family fought like this, we'd be healthier.
Okay.
They're very repressed.
Okay, hold on. Where is this?
Well, my thing is, you fight and you fight for a reason, and you can see the different conversation or the arguments. But when William comes on, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. The fighting is just the fight. There's no purpose behind the fight.
To be serious with you, Joe, I was amping up shtick, but he's a lost person.
Yeah, I know.
He's looking for acceptance, and
I know that you're doing stick, but he's not. Like, he really, he really believes what he's doing.
To be perfectly honest with you, hey, Marty, is that your suit to go?
He's going to the moon. We're going back. This is being announced here on the program.
Is that what Mazzy's making him wear to wash records?
Yeah.
The boy is headed back to Oregon State. We want him all the safe travels in the world to be okay and do really good. Okay, you got to go. You can't. Okay, hang on. There we go. We're going back. Now, hang on, William. We're saying goodbye to Marty for a sec. We're not saying goodbye. We're just saying au revoir until we see you next time.
He's got that humming guru strapped to one side on the back there. That's so he can clean records while he drives back to Portland. It's about a 2-hour, 45-minute drive, depending on 2.5.
Wow. And this is so great. We love you, Marty. And what I love about this, okay.
Matthew, don't show your address.
Yeah, don't dox yourself, Norman. We'll make them go small, so all the evidence will be tiny. Just power it up. I just want to hear it power up.
Hey, where the hell is Marty's high vis?
Where's your high vis vest, Marty?
What the hell? No one's going to see you.
No one's going to see you. You're all gray, street gray.
He says, where's your high visible vest?
What's that?
Where's your high visible vest?
Yeah.
But you're not wearing it.
I don't wear it generally.
And Rochelle says, safe travels. Have a safe ride with a love kiss for you from your lovely wife. That is purring.
Yeah, get a picture of Mazzy sitting behind him.
Marty, we love you. We love you, Marty. There he goes, everybody. Holy smokes, we love him.
Thanks, Mazzy.
Love you, Marty. Oh, my gosh. Mazzy, thanks for this. There he goes. There's our buddy. There he goes. Marty, ladies and gentlemen. I know. Isn't he the best? We just love him.
Hey, Rochelle, you get him now.
Hey, William, that's actually how it works. Mazzy meets people, becomes friends with them, and has them over his house.
I do it too. I just don't air it on YouTube.
Yeah, but all those people don't end up leaving. They're underneath your place.
Hey. At least there's enough space for them here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is great. A lot of people are saying, oh, say no to William. And I say yes to William because he's young, he's creative, he's trying to forge a career for himself out in Nebraska. And quite frankly, isn't he a little bored? Isn't he a little bored at the end of the day?
Nebraska gets boring in all fairness, okay? There, I said it.
Yeah, gets boring?
Okay, Rob, we got a comment here coming in hot from this from Dossier. Arnie Zanzibar, any more live stream appearances in your future? The last one was such a big hit in the insomnia community. What the hell? Insomnia community.
When Arnie Zanzibar joins a live stream, it's more interesting than Martin McGrath, Jimmy Barnes combined. So
Jimmy Barnes is a good, he's a talent. Look at Massey. He's got the magic power of a Macintosh, and he's sending the love power.
You know, the only problem now when you have guests, your laundry doubles.
Really? Because of the bedding? Like you got to go in there and
beddings and towels and, you know, it's just, I mean, especially when you guys were here for 4 days.
Did you try on some of your clothing?
I don't
it's kind of weird. I got to tell you, this is full circle. Dumping vinyl is here. I heard paranoia causes hair loss.
That's Jason Rojas.
You're getting like your own trolls now. It's like a feedback loop where you're now a victim of trolls.
You know who it is? It's just one troll.
Okay, you feel it's one? Because I think Jason's better than that. Isn't he live streaming right now? He's too busy to be engaging you here.
He realized half of his record collection skips, and so he can barely DJ anymore.
Okay, where's this coming from? What's this skipping?
1,300 Discogs orders, all of his records skip.
Where did you hear this? Who's created this rumor?
I have detective work. This guy does
detective work. We know your detective work.
All of his records on the internet. That's Jason
William,
Rojas.
we love you, but your ability to do effective detective work is questionable. Remember when you were after the little hand?
No, you guys. My detective work is accurate. I could show you his Discogs account.
William, if you're such a good detective, why not give up this record thing and become a detective? If that's how good you are.
That's a great question.
That's a logical answer there, William.
Okay, good question.
Maybe I am. You know, truthfully, I make like one video a week. Maybe that's my job.
Here's the deal.
And I don't
There's so many rewards for unsolved crimes, William.
Yes.
Your brilliant mind should move over to that.
Look at the news. Look at how many cold cases are getting solved just this year.
Are you involved in any of them?
Massey is very important to draw your attention. Rochelle saying thank you, Massey, for looking after Mark.
I didn't do anything. He's a pleasure. We hung out with Kimbo yesterday. We had a good day, a nice evening. It was an early evening, you know, not a late night, not a lot of debauchery. In fact, no debauchery. Records, and we played music. And then I made coffee in the morning. I offered him I'm not a big breakfast guy, but fruit, yogurt, granola, eggs if he wanted to, but he went on his merry way. I gave him that dissertation on the cleaning using the Humming Guru. We packed that up and
This is kind of hurtful. Coming in hot from Dossie. He writes, William Burton stalks Ricefield Records Grinder account. What the hell is going on in our beloved vinyl community?
I don't even know what Grinder is.
Hey, Rachel, speaking of people who hate my guts, what has happened to the Ricefields? Where has he been?
Okay, let's go to William. William has his finger on the very pulse beat of the vinyl community. William, how's Rice Patties doing? What's going on with Rice Patties?
I have zero answers. I do not interact with him ever.
Okay. So he's just got where is he? Vinyl community? Has anybody got a report on the Patties?
I bet Jason Rojas and Spring Hill Jim would have better answers than me.
Oh,
they're all into the kind of same stuff.
Marty, don't text and love heart your wife while you're on your fast moving motorcycle.
Maybe he stopped.
I hope so. Pulled over to a truck stop and just took his time to send dear honey.
Like he was in Tokyo.
Okay, he's in Tokyo. Patties was in
Tokyo. I'm not the one doing the research and doxing now.
Well, that's not doxing. Tokyo. Where in Tokyo? If we said he's at 1244 Street, Hung Lo Avenue, then maybe you got something on us. Right now, we're just saying he was in Tokyo. Probably because he went and did a Tokyo video. He's live at the Sushi Palace. Could I have some more nigiri? Thank you. You know, or maybe some of that eel stuff, which is quite tasty.
Unagi?
Understand. Unagi.
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 Kylie Unagi.
Mazzy, when's your next whatnot?
I don't know yet. I may do one later this week. I don't know because I don't know yet. I kind of decide I should plan it out and I don't. It's just I need to go little by little. I'm going through my collection and doubles and things I have that I don't need. That's all. So I'm not like doing a big. I do about 30 records each time. That's like plenty for me.
I have a Whatnot account, and I think I have like 500 different items, and I kind of just do mine randomly. I come on, it's kind of almost.
But you have 500 added in, is that it?
Yeah, like I do records, CDs, and cassettes.
Yeah, I want to do a CD one because I have some stuff I need to move on to, but we'll see. I don't know. I haven't planned it, but I like the platform. It works. It's easy for me.
It's a Whatnot platform. But speaking of Whatnot, how about Why Not? Remember when William struck out with Beetle Babe? What the hell, William? There was a hot romance with you kids. It fizzled out quicker than you could say Rumpelstiltskin. What the hell?
You know what the funny thing about that? 100% of the time I've actually been on screen with Beetle Babe, it's been a good interaction. So
I like Beetle Babe. I think she got a raw deal from the folks.
Yeah, but who could be possibly to blame? Who, if there's anyone?
Oh my God. Okay, if any of the British people, I'm really excited. That okay, I'm gonna talk.
An announcement.
I want to talk about food for a second because one of my favorite things when I met the people in London, we walked along the Thames and I forgot we went to Greenwich and then we went, which is where time was invented, Greenwich Mean Time. And it was Sunday. I was with John and his buddy, 6 Inch and his buddy. It sounds weird, and we had the Sunday roast in a pub. And there's nothing like Sunday roast in a pub with Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Well, a place just opened a month ago that they've been working on it for 6 months called Little Beast in Ballard. And it's a British pub style. I'm afraid it might be a little upscale, so it might be expensive, but they just posted this picture. And I now am starving on this Sunday. Look at that.
Oh, look at that Yorkshire. It's standing up and
saluting. That's a Sunday roast. So I can finally get a Sunday roast in Seattle. Now, I haven't tasted it yet. I don't know. Let's see.
Those look good.
I want to tell you about those.
First seating at noon, last seating at 5:30. Walk-ins welcome. I'm going to Joey Callio's later today.
Oh, we love Joey, man.
He's back. He finished the first part of his tour. So
yeah, one of the best. Absolutely, he's a rock god. I love the guy. Ladies and gentlemen, for $5 a month, you can join us and have some fun over on the Patreon. We do a show on Fridays, small, intimate, kind of a few more than what Row House is able to get, but we have some fun. It's a good time. So $5 a month, consider joining, and we're going to try and get PB Thal in as a special guest. So we're working on that. No promises, but boy, we love that guy. I had lunch with a 6-inch guy. Okay, Chuck, be questioning Massey's lifestyle choices at this point.
No, he said he did. Chuck did. So good for you, Chuck.
Well, I think he may be.
I'm happy for you, Chuck.
He's putting quotes around there, Mass. I believe he's referencing you. Go ahead,
yeah,
Rob.
well, yeah, fuck off.
Hurtful.
A pub roast dinner is never the same as a home cook. That's probably good if you're a good cook, and I am not a good cook. So for me to do the whole Yorkshire pudding Sunday roast thing, I'm not happening here.
Yes, a little starving.
I prefer banana pudding.
I'm still doing the Patreon. I don't think so. Stop it, Loki. We're still doing Patreon. Holy smokes. But, the celebrities. Boy, this has been a day of what I call healing. Okay? This episode is very special. You want to see
Rachel, let me help you out with this.
A lot of healing going on here.
When the sore is pussy and spewing liquid, it's healed.
Yeah, that's not healing. Yeah.
Holy smokes. Rachel is kind of the Patriot. No, straight up, man. We do our little show Friday. It's intimate. It's fun. We have a good time.
It's private.
And it's private. It's all private. And, we just have a good old time. And it's just sweet. There's a sweetness about it. Rob, go ahead.
I have to take off because I'm going out in the real world to have interactions with real people today.
All right. Well, let's
let you all know. He's letting you all know.
I don't need people to know. I'm letting people know that I am doing it.
You really want people to know. You don't need people. You just really, really want them to know.
Okay.
He's going to go have his social life, guys.
Hold on, William. That seems to be a nitpickingness.
Let me explain something to you, William. Sir, you're creeping the women in the store out. Hold on, Rachel.
Rob's going to interact with you.
William,
job, dude.
Hearing someone say to you, "Sir,
like
you're
a
creeping
occurrence
off
to
the
you."
ladies."
No, you were so good. I'm so
Please.
sorry you were here to witness.
Interact with
Massey,
I
obviously,
don't
I
understand. I
apologize.
don't understand what he's doing.
Go, you know what? Go find a record that isn't fucking $150 at Amoeba.
Oh,
hanging on the
that
wall. Go
whoa!
find a
This
real
is,
record at a
oh, that
bargain bin.
Rob is absolutely nonplussed at that comment.
Oh, Mazzy's shuffling his dirt or what? Hey, listen, William.
Uh-oh.
Asking the lady for extra ketchup on your hamburger is not really real social interaction, William.
That's not hitting on a woman? Teach me, Rob.
Well, maybe we'll next Sunday where we go dating with Rob, where William learns how to kiss a girl. I'm excited. I know you're excited too, Vital Community. I want to thank all our guests. Record collector, real record digger guy. That's our William. Rob, strong showing. Quite frankly, strong showing.
I'm here to spew the truth, Rachel.
There goes Mommy.
Wait, is that Mom? How did we not know Mom was here the whole time?
Mom's busy. She's been listening, loving, wondering, questioning, and just joyful. Everybody, so the new glasses are in. Let me know in your comments following the show. Take some time out of your day.
Question, Rachel. When you went and retrieved Mother,
yes,
did she know who you were with those new glasses?
You know, these came. Did I have the glasses prior to? No. Mom came, I still had them. So she was present and knew when it was going to happen. So it was all there. Massey, plans for later today. Plans for later today for Massey.
At 5 o'clock, I'm going to Joey and Christina's.
Yes.
They invited me over. I think he just got back yesterday, the day before, and they're having a few people. So I'm going there.
Tell him I love him.
There's some guy who watches my channel. Him and his wife are in town and wanted to know records, and they're having breakfast now at Easy Street. And they want to know if I wanted to meet him at Silver Platters later for a minute. I might. It depends on timing. So I'm gonna hang out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the critics are in. The reviews are all here. Best show ever right here, and I want to thank Joe for being a part of it and make it all happen. We'll be back on Tuesday at 4 o'clock Pacific live. Make sure you watch that episode too. You never know what's going to happen on an episode of Rachel's Ghost 2, we're calling it. Thank you, Massey. Thank you, everybody. Rob, just absolutely out of the park today. Great.